Welcome back to Heat Wave 5. We are here in Phoenix, Arizona, bringing you some of the best Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl gameplay that we have seen up to this date. We have so many great players here, like Tafar, Thunder's Reign, Andruvi, Sanji Watsuki, Hey Victor. We got it all here. I'm one of your hosts, Waldo. To my right is my man Valak. Valak, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, and this, as you said, this is a stacked bracket. So many top players from so many different areas, and yeah, this is going to be a great one.
It's going to be an amazing tournament. We have a lot of great sets coming up. Like I said, one of the most stacked brackets we've seen. Now, there are some people who unfortunately weren't able to make it. Blazing Pasta, who's considered one of the top 2 best players in Nickelodeon, was unfortunately unable to make it. Blazing, if you're watching this from home, we love you, buddy. We wish you could be here. Really sorry you couldn't. But we have enough great talent to make up for it. We actually have our first set coming up is Hey Victor, and then we also, on the other side of that, have Quote. And Hey Victor, he's been Helga. He's been playing Helga since day one. Loves the character, has not dropped it, and ever since they've received a couple buffs, Helga got buffed the last couple patches. They are now considered a top 5 character.
I think she's ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. We are just reading the commentary, and yeah, Muskie, I fear you. I'm sorry. I fear you, buddy. I'm afraid of you. I'm glad you're not here. If you were here, you would probably be very angry with me right now. But we love you. We're sad you couldn't be here. But enough about that. We also got Quote on the other side. Quote is actually
PTM?
going between. No, actually, they're right now. They are a Rocco Hugh. They are a big player in this full crib. Let's go. But they have been playing Hugh and Rocco quite a bit. They really love Rocco. They really love Hugh. And Hugh is is the weirdest character in this game. Like, one of the strangest characters in the game. They don't exactly, their kit's very odd. They're very floaty. Hugh's very slow. Their projectile's really weird. They also have the Daigo parry, which is amazing. And there have been some people like Blazing Pasta and Leo, and even though Leo's not playing this character right now, they've been able to incorporate that really well, but it does. Okay, we are getting a button check right now, but I got really excited to see the Hue pop out. But it looks like they're just getting ready, guys, so we are going to watch them do their button check. We got gaming, we got the Max Ketchum gaming, and then we got the full crim, baby. So what do you think of Hue right now, though, Valak?
Bad.
Bad.
Okay. There's no bad character in this game, but like one of the most underwhelming characters because of, like you said, he's very slow. He has a nair that's really good, though. That nair is, I call it Diet Shredder nair.
Diet Shredder.
But even if it's Diet, it's still, still pretty good.
He also, the one thing to mention about Hugh is he also has a very unique mechanic where he's the only character in the game that has a back air.
Yes.
Where it's basically, it goes to where it only goes in a straight line. So think of it like PTM, where instead of the randomness, you're actually just getting it in one specific direction. So a lot of people use that to combo into itself and get it going, but it looks like we are going to get into game number 1, guys. We got Hey Victor on the Helga, and we got Mr. Quote on the Hue. I was not expecting to see Hue. I was really expecting Quote to go.
It's a bit weird.
To go Rocco, but I guess they're more confident in the Hue. But as we can see, Hey Victor, very confident in their play, is going to get a huge rack of damage, is going to get that kill within the first 20 seconds of the game.
Yeah, just gets immediately. Just while Hugh has a really good recovery, that banana can pretty much get you back to the ledge for free from anywhere. It leaves you wide open when you don't have a landing zone, so you have to be able to play around, move around it, and get to a more advantageous situation. But at the same time, Hey Victor was able to use the slingshot and nairs to kind of force them away and then set up perfectly with a block. And wow, while we're talking, another stock taken. Hey Victor is in full control of game 1.
Hey Victor's doing a really good job. And Quote going for the dare. I think they just decided to go for a Hail Mary. I mean, they're already so behind, but now that puts you at a point where I think you got to start thinking about game 2. Right now, we're seeing just Helga, that nair property has changed. So it used to send away, but now it's a really good combo tool. And Hugh is just that weird weight where he's able to be comboed, and he's so big that we're seeing that happen right in full effect. finally going to get a strong up air, but it's not going to kill. Helga a lot heavier than she looks. We're going to see the bite come out, but Quote's already sitting at 151% and is going to lose that stock. Game 1 of the first set we see today, and it is a Defiant 4 stock. It looks like they're talking about running it back. We're seeing an immediate switch to Rocco.
No thinking about that one. Yeah, you know, if it failed that badly, yeah, you just go for it. Nah.
Yeah, you just got to go for it. I mean, I respect Quote for going for it. I know they really love Hugh, but when you're at a competitive tournament, you want to play the character that you think is going to get you the win. I do agree with the change. Rocco is also a lot smaller and is able to use dog really effectively. The drill move is really good. Their down air is also very effective. They've been seen as like a pretty high tier character, I would say, but it's still up in the air. They're still so new.
Yeah, the newest character and the newest DLC. And he seems very strong, but someone who's a little harder to master. It's a little more tricky, different setups than what you're used to if you're a Nick player.
Ooh.
I found that Rocco was a lot weirder compared to like a lot of the cast. So
he's not as straightforward as some of the other characters. He relies kind of heavily on his projectiles and his dare. His up air is very strong. A really strong up air, one of the strongest in the game. But we're seeing that
oh my God.
Hey Victor is doing a really good job of managing it. Again, we are seeing a very similar game here as we did in game 1, where Hey Victor is just completely dominating Quote. Quote just not having a lot of answers. They've been able to stack on about 78 damage, but they're not mixing up their approaches very well. They're throwing out a projectile, then throwing out an attack. They're not really mixing it up, going for grabs. They're just not doing a whole lot different, and Hey Victor, I think, is just caught on.
Yeah. Sometimes you can find that one habit, and if they don't fix that habit, sometimes players have a habit they just don't fix, ever. And if you can find that one, it can be very easy, because you can just start thinking about mindsets of where to place them into going for that habit all the time, and you can always get the punish.
I think Hey Victor, he does have habits, but trying to break them in the middle of the game is really difficult. Like, that is a very top level, high level mindset you'd have to like recognize it and be able to change it. Because a lot of people do recognize it, but they can't change it in the middle of a set. It's just really difficult, and we're seeing that come out right now, where I think Quote is also catching on. We're seeing them mix up a little bit, but it's just a bit too little too late. That's going to be it. That is game number 2 going the way of Hey Victor. I believe this is all going to be best of 3. Best of 5, actually. So it's a small enough bracket. We are going to be seeing a best of 5, and we're going back to this Hugh. The Hugh didn't work out so well last time, but Hey Victor just kind of throwing up the peace signs. Hey Victor, loving guy, love that guy. Quote, also love that guy too. He's having a good time. Quote, though, can't say he's having probably too much of a good time. Even when I was talking to him before this set, I was like, how do you feel about going into Hey Victor? He's like, man, it's rough. It's rough out here for a Hugh main and a Rocco main, dude. I don't like fighting the top three best character round 1 on arguably one of the best people representing this character. Right there as we see it, Helga has so many good confirms when she gets you to the ledge. It is just such a trap. You never want to roll in against that character or just be near the ledge against that character.
And Hugh, another one of his good strengths is he can juggle very well. When you get up there and you're high up, he can do that double jump, and you can rise up and still use a strong, and you're still rising. It's really weird. It looks weird, and see right there, that ukulele is so strong. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we're actually seeing a Quote at one of the best states that they've been in. They're only a stock down. It's not too unwinnable. They're spacing around Hey Victor a bit better than they have the last couple of games, respecting the space a little bit, maybe giving a little too much space to Hey Victor there. They backed off. They could have kept up with the aggression, maybe tried to do a few mix-ups, but just didn't feel confident in that situation, I guess.
Yeah, it was a bit weird, and there he goes. So if anyone who doesn't know, the locket snare was changed on Helga. If you hold the button, it has a hitbox behind it. It stays out longer.
Oh my God, Hey Victor going for the Hail Mary. Wanted to end this set off with a bang. He's going for the taunt to hit him too. My God.
The taunt has a hitbox now as well. That was just a funny change. Wow.
Man, Hey Victor tried to be an absolute monster right at the end, just going for it. going for it all, almost getting it, but just not quite. You can see both of them, though. Both of them are really good friends. They're just kind of having a laugh about it. Quote, he's not out of the tournament yet. He's going to fall right into losers. Hey, Victor, going to move on. A lot of people have been afraid to fight Hey, Victor currently because Helga is so strong and Hey, Victor is such a good competitor. They've been a very consistent competitor, but just constantly getting better. I mean, ever since Genesis, we've just seen a really great progression of them going from, being kind of a mid-level player to being an actual, bracket there, like a hidden boss, almost.
Yeah, and you definitely, a lot of the online community, because a lot of Nickelodeon is online.
Yeah.
I've noticed that they don't really know what to expect when it comes to these offline players. A lot of these players you don't play very often because they're not in the online tournament grind. But people like Florida has a ton of players that you see in Nasby Jr., but never in any other outside online bracket, and they usually just stick to their Florida region, and they're all really good.
There's a ton of players that don't play online. I mean, for a long time, we didn't see people like Max Ketchum or BoDD enter tournaments because the online was just not in the best state. It's a little bit better now than what it used to be, but that just raises the question, how many good players are out there that maybe we just don't know about? And we saw that there, but we're also going to be getting two very well-known players here. One very well-known if you play Project M. That is going to be Mr. Thunder's Reign from California going up against the golden boy himself of Nasby, Mr. Sanji Watsuki. He has saved Nasby in more ways than one with his amazing mod that fixed the netcode for a while. And Thunder's Reign doesn't need an introduction. He's considered to be one of the best PM players of all time. His Donkey Kong is certainly considered to be one of, if not the best Donkey Kong of all time. Here he started off Nickelodeon with a bang with Leo. He's still sticking passionately with Leo. They actually did play friendlies last night at where I was staying. And I talked to Sanji afterwards, and I asked Sanji, I said, hey, so I have a question for you. How are you feeling against Thunders? And he said, last night I was taking games off of Thunders, but Thunders was holding back. He wasn't playing at his full. And that's what Thunders does, is that he turns into a different person when in bracket. And I think a lot of people do, but Thunders is just deceiving, where in friendlies he might seem easier to beat and a little more straightforward, but then when it comes to brackets, all bets are off.
Yeah, a lot of people do have that. Some are actually negative to themselves when they get a bracket. Personally, I am a person who, whenever I go to bracket, I play way worse, and I start making so many more mistakes. But someone like Thunders definitely has that it factor when it comes to the bracket time that comes in quite handy, and you have to go into fighting Thunders way differently in bracket.
Thunders is just he's a different beast, but Sanji has been getting a lot better. And Toph, again, like Helga, got a whole bunch of buffs to where they are one of the scariest characters to fight, because Boulder is one of the best projectiles in the game. But then also they have super great off-stage kill options now that they didn't have before. This character went from being one of the worst characters in the game to one of the best characters in the game. Now they are top 5. Sanji is breaking it out. I was talking to him, like I mentioned earlier. He also mentioned that Toph has a lot of BS that people fall for, but Thunders is a person that just does not fall for that. And that's just due to Thunders' background. I think he knows the chi strats for most of the characters he fights against. So we're going to be seeing that here. I think this is going to be a button check. It looks like it, yeah, because they're both looking at their phones. So we're going to be getting to a button check, and then we're going to be moving right into this next game.
And you were saying before about Thunder's Reign repping Leo. Honestly, the only one left repping Leo.
Right.
Although I'm going to be excited to see this because I'm also co-main with Leo.
Right.
I love the character a lot. I'm not a competitor, so you're never going to see that.
Well, when you get down to it, I mean, that is the most Thunder's Reign character. I mean, he played Donkey Kong for a reason, because of the range and because of the cheese strats you could do with that. The cheese is gone with Leo, but Thunders is such a great fundamentals player that he still makes it work. I was playing him back at Genesis, and he hadn't played the game for quite a while. He just started playing again recently at that time, and he wiped the floor with me. And I had been playing the game for months.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show like his skill as a player. We're going to see that go up against the skill of Sanji Watsuki on this Toph. Used to be a Garfield, and actually it looks like we're doing a button check. They faked me out again. I'm going to have to pull Sanji aside later.
And another thing about Leo is, yeah, Leo is a character definitely rewards amazing neutral and amazing spacing. He has a way, like, I gotta be honest, a lot of Leo's disjoints aren't the best. They can be a little weird. Also, the most recent patch nerfed him.
Yeah.
His new tipper is an absolute nerf because you just lose all combo ability once that happens. And it never kills.
Yeah, he has a really hard time killing right now more than ever before. But Thunders, he makes miracles happen. Sanji on this Toph, it's ironic we're seeing two characters that one was considered the best character in the game at the point, one was considered the worst character in the game at one point. Now the roles have switched.
Yeah.
We are in such a different place than we were a year ago, and we're seeing this game start off to like pretty even. We're seeing Sanji get some really great Nair combos going, already at 103%, but Leo, the one thing about him that he still has is he's pretty hard to kill. He's pretty heavy.
And that neutral B is pretty much the new best move of Leo. And
oh
no, Boulder comes crashing down.
Oh, he went for it. He got a little too greedy, wasn't expecting that boulder. Sanji's gonna find himself at a pretty early lead right here, only at 82%, so he's still doing pretty good, but Leo does have that explosion factor where he can't just kill you off of Nair. We're seeing Sanji almost die there. That looked like either maybe a little bit of sus DI or maybe it was just Toph being her weight, but he's doing a really good job of holding his own.
Right now, nice dare out of that. And with neutral B with Leo, it's a really good tool because it's one of his longest reaching moves. It reaches very far with the first hit, and that second hit can be infinitely usable because it has a different action. Wow.
That was, I just got to give Sanji the ingenuity. He had him in such a frame trap there. He was below him and then put the boulder on top of the platform, so there was almost nothing Thunders could do there. Sanji was ready for everything there. And we could see Sanji is in such a dominating lead right now. It started off so close. What happened here? And he goes to the platform too. That was so smart. So smart. Thunder's trying to get this kill. Finally going to get it with the classic jump forward throw into the Nair.
So about that as well, which is very funny, is if Thunders was any lower off the stage, he wouldn't have killed because that was a tipper, and the tipper sends upwards, and if it isn't close enough to the top blast zone, it would have not have killed.
But thankfully it was. So Thunders, it's not unwinnable for right now, but it is starting to look pretty bleak. 87%. It's already stacked on. Leo, big boy, but this stage, this is one of Toph's better stage. That dare would have killed, but a great platform comes out from Sanji, saves his life, is going to get that strong down the big gate, as I call it, the you shall not pass. And we're just seeing Sanji command space really well. Like, that's what I think he's been doing extremely well all game, but waits a little too long on that platform and is going to get punished for it.
Yeah, I think that's what Thunders was going for originally when he got hit by that boulder first stock, and it definitely worked out this time as he got all the way to the platform. Sanji was not ready for that at all. But Thunders now in the last stock, although he has been making the baby comeback, you've seen him forward of stocks down, taking multiple, so he just has to do that again, but as you see now, he's taking a lot of percentage.
Yeah, he's at 82%, and one thing that I don't think a lot of people have talked about that's helped out Toph is chip damage. So it used to be with block that you just didn't take damage when you blocked. But now that there's chip damage in the game, you still take the damage. And that looked like relatively not good DI. Sanji with a clean victory over Thunders. That was a 2-stock, and that was crazy to see. That was, if Sanji does end up winning this, like, that is a big upset because Sanji is seated under Thunder's reign currently. But Thunders, he does have the chance to make the comeback. We're going to see what stage he goes to next. I don't believe Harmonic is legal right now.
It's replaced by Royal Wood Cemetery.
Which I think is a much better stage.
Yes.
It's better than Sewer Slam.
Those are fighting words, Is he going to Jellyfish Fields? I think if their problem was getting kills, it's definitely the better play. And also, Sanji was utilizing that extra space he got
Right.
very well. So maybe Thunders wants to constrict it a bit.
Yeah, shortening the space that you have in order to close in on this top, super important. We're already seeing a 0 to death come out from Thunders. This is a very different game than when we started. Sanji's actually really struggling to get something going. Is going to barely get that block. If that was not a yellow block, that could have been curtains for Sanji. Are we about to see another? Okay, no, we're not. Commentator's curse.
Yeah. That neutral B, it's so good because of its long range that you use this as a tech chase. And there's not a lot you can do about that. If you roll, especially when it's on the ledge like that, if you roll in, you get hit by it. You stay in place, you get hit by it, and you roll out. I think you get hit by it.
And we're seeing now this is this weird part of the game where Sanji has to approach Thunders, and Thunders can kind of play the neutral game a little bit better than Sanji, which Sanji likes to control that space and be ahead. Now he has to approach, and Thunders is a scary player to approach. But we're seeing Sanji trying to get some damage going. Thunder's going to miss that grab. I don't know if that was a misinput or what, but he is going to clean up that stock very quickly. Only 55% on the Thunder's reign.
So from what I'm seeing right now, that is a lot different than what I've seen other people play top against. Thunders loves to just run the opposite way, or run away from the boulder to the point where he gets behind it. So he does a lot. Like he was using down Bs to get behind it and trying to make sure that it's definitely a smart play because it doesn't let Sanji get potential setups where he hits you right back into it.
Right.
And forces. The only downside is that you lose a lot of space and you're in a very tight spot.
And we almost see Sanji get the cheese right there, goes for the dare. Thunders earlier, you were mentioning, gets behind it, maybe gets a little too carried away, walks right into the boulder, gets smacked, does lose his stock. But Thunders has such a comfortable lead right now, a full stock lead. That's going to be a teeter.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, he landed a little.
He didn't think he was going to get it.
Yeah, so he hesitated there a bit. But now back on the stage, not a big loss. You know, he's Toph, a lighter character than most, so 84. We can already see that is bright, that is dark, deep blood red. There, yeah, you can already hear the funeral chimes in the background. For Toph, and Sanji's just having a really hard time getting away from this, bloodthirsty Leo.
Thunders should have delayed the second hit a bit if you wanted to get that, but that's a really hard thing to notice. Really weird spot.
And this game, I have to say, this game has been going on for a hot minute, or a hot 3 minutes, I should say, because Sanji has been just running around this stage, and I think we're going to see in game number 3, if Sanji ends up losing this, we're going to see a bigger stage. I have a feeling that Thunders will probably ban one of the bigger stages, and then Sanji's just going to go to the next biggest stage past that point. But I would say the longer you play against a player like Thunders, the scarier it becomes, because Thunders just downloads his opponent so well. Oh, I looked away for a minute, and then I see Sanji falling to his death. Maybe it looked like to me just used the up B at the wrong place, wrong time.
Well, he was getting rinsed and repeated down aired constantly at the ledge, and Sanji eventually just got hit in the wrong angle, wrong time. Got it back. From what I'm going to take a guess of what's going to happen. Armada is going to be banned, and Rooftop's going to be picked.
My thing,
Tormention.
Yeah, so my thing was with that is Thunders really likes Armada. Like, that is the Leo classic. So I don't think we're going to see the Thunders ban that stage at any point. This stage does make sense, though, because it's a bigger stage. It's similar. It's similar to Jellyfish or like Duck Duck Pie, where you have that space, but it's also that good middle ground where Toph maybe doesn't feel so suffocated, but Leo also feels like they can get in. So this is, like, in my opinion, the most neutral stage you could go for in this matchup. Not looking so neutral right now as we see Sanji get the "You shall not pass" onto Thunders. Is going to take that first stock.
Yeah, I was actually about to disagree with you on this. There's one reason why I would actually say this map is actually probably Leo's worst, is because that side blast zone is insanely huge, and Leo relies on side kills with stuff like jump down throw nair. That stuff's not going to work very often, and it's going to be very tough for Thunders to ever find a kill.
And you see, Thunders might not know that because of, wow.
What a read.
You were talking about needing the side. He don't need the side. He heard you, man. He'll take the elevator going up. He's going to get that kill very quickly. And now we can see Thunders, he's looking for blood. He smells it, not going to be able to find it, but has already stacked on 39%. We are at a dead even game between these two. I love how back and forth these last two games. We see game 1, easy peasy for Sanji. Game 2, easy peasy for Thunders. And now we're at a solid advantage state, but that's not solid at all, Sanji. What are you doing?
That was a weird block attempt there from Sanji. Just allowing the teeter to happen pretty much.
Yeah, he allowed that to happen, and he just allowed himself to get pushed. Like, he just let go of block. That's like, sometimes you just have to let go of block just to not get hit. But we're seeing Sanji maybe playing way too defensively, and it's working against him. I've always saying that no one ever died being too careful, but if you're in a fighting game, if you're too careful, you'll start getting punished for it. You got to take some risks, but Sanji out here trying to even get in. Oh, no! Oh.
He wanted to punish really bad.
He went for the stylish play. I respect it. That's the very Thunders thing to do. And very optimal.
Yeah, see, right there. That would have killed on like any other stage, but not to mention that Nair is not going to be as useful, although it will kill him now as a top, not a heavy character in the slightest.
Oh, that was a really good try on the frame trap there. And the one thing about Toph, though, is her aerial heavy attacks. Oh, no.
Up strong.
I'm trying to talk about aerial up smashes here. Why you interrupted me, Thunders, with all of these great plays? As I was saying, though, like, her aerial smash attacks are still pretty weak. Like, they don't kill super early. And we can see Thunders going for these ladder combos looking like Donkey Kong. Not going to be able to get anything, though, but does stack on a good, clean 63%, now 73%. Yeah, this is, if I was Sanji, I'd be thinking about game number 4.
Yeah. It just doesn't look very great here. And
I think it's just like Thunders has downloaded this Toph. I mean, we were talking about it last night. Sanji and Thunders were playing, and they were both taking games from each other. Maybe that was a bad idea for Sanji, just to like keep the element of surprise, because that maybe gave Thunders time to think about what they needed to do in this situation.
Yeah, if I knew Thunders was my first round opponent, I ain't playing him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I love doing that.
You can see his face on the camera. He was like, dang it, I almost got it.
Yeah, I love it when tops do that. You don't get that. Not your privilege.
Yeah, he tried to get the platform too, but it doesn't matter because Thunders is going to take this to a game 4. Going in 2-1 up on Sanji. We're going to see Sanji stay this top, very confident in their top. They really haven't been playing like the Garfield that they've been known for, really just sticking well to it. We are going to see Urk and Armada, which this is a good stage for both characters. The other thing too, though, that's really important is this stage used to be so good for Leo because he would never die. You would take Leo to this stage and he would live to like 250%, and it was the most frustrating thing imaginable. Now, with how hit stun has been changed and hit stun scaling has changed, he dies actually pretty easily. Like, it's a lot easier to kill people on this map. So we might see that too work against Toph as well, because Toph is also pretty easy to kill, minus the fact that she's just really heavy. So, and Thunders has been doing a really good job playing neutral really well, and that just goes back again to his fundamentals as a player. But right now, you know, Sanji's going to have a small lead up on Thunders by now about 38%.
Yeah, Thunders just can't get down.
Oh.
Any place he goes just gets cut off, just like that. The wall coming down right on the platform, hitting him, getting the first stock. And you can see where I was thinking that this would be a massive struggle, which is not, you were saying before that hit stun scaling was changed. There was other things like momentum canceling being gone.
Yep. And
this stage, they edited the stage to make it smaller in the blast zone side. So it's just easier to kill in general.
It's very easy to kill in general, especially on this stage, and we can see Thunders does not care about that platform. I've seen it so many times. He will go for the top on there. He's like, you can stand there. I'll come for you. I can also use it. Yeah. And I love how he's using it against Sanji, making him uncomfortable, because a lot of the times players don't like to go near the platform. Like, they're kind of afraid of it. Thunders is not that player. He doesn't care. Yeah,
and a lot of times you can definitely catch the tops off guard if you do that, because you know, a lot of them get like comfortable. They, you know, get their nice cup of coffee and sit down and relax and charge their boulder for a bit. But Sanji does not allow that to happen as he runs down, breaks the door down on their house. And
oh my God, that must be the Song of Ice and Fire series, because Thunders has read every single one of them, knew that platform was coming, calls it out on Sanji, is going to get that kill. Excellent job. Now with a full stock lead, but Thunders is at 132%. We were talking about it earlier. That kill could come out at any time, but great DI from Thunders is going to save them there. And now we can see the boulder coming out. These smash attacks are coming out as well. Sanji is really wanting to get this stock, but maybe is panicking in the process.
Oh,
and Thunders is going to catch him off. And now we are at a really scary situation where he needs to get rid of this stock without taking too much damage. He's going to get the grab. He's going to find it. He's going to try to get off stage. Not going to be able to find anything. But now we're in a really scary situation if you're Sanji. He's going to get dead. And that's it. 3-1 going to Thunder's reign. Amazing final stock coming out from him.
What? That was just a situation of a bad platform from Sanji. That platform cost him the game because he was just getting juggled all over that platform and then eventually gets spiked downwards, and that was the end of the game. What a set.
That was absolutely just fiery. Like there was like, it was so hot. It was so hot you couldn't touch it. It was a stove at like 900 degrees. You touch that, ooh, that burns. And Thunders did such a good job there at playing neutral so well, and we saw Sanji kind of crumble right at the end where they just started panicking and throwing out like smash attacks. And Thunders, one thing that I noticed too is he was spacing around Boulder well, because the thing is, you know, obviously with swords they don't count as a hitbox, so he was kind of playing in front of it where with a character, let's say more close range like Rocco or Nigel or whatever may have you, they have to actually be really close to Toph, and when Boulder's out you don't want to be, because Sanji was doing this thing where he would throw out Boulder where he was going to get hit, and then he would roll away towards Boulder. But Thunders would approach because he has a disjoint. And that wasn't working as well for him. So we see Sanji not know how to deal with that situation. And then once Thunders got to like 150%, he started panicking and throwing out all of these moves. And it completely destroyed his game plan, where Sanji was playing very patiently, playing very spacious, and that all crumbled because he's like, I need to get rid of this stock. This is really bad, and it cost him the set.
And you know what's that was a really good set. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that was still winners round one.
I know. It's so crazy to think that we're only into winners round one and we're seeing games like that, but with a bracket this stacked, like that's gonna happen. You know, it's with a bracket this small and with this many good players, you're going to have sets like that where you're just going to have to sit back and go, how did that just happen? Like that felt like a winner's final set almost. So
wait, we still have like 10 more sets? Like what the hell?
We still got a lot. We still got a lot more Nasby coming your way, guys. But we got the Pacific Northwest's own Powdered Toast Man specialist Tafar. But guess what? He's not playing Powdered Toast Man today. No, he's not. He's playing Korra. Jakar. Oh my God, Jokar. Oh. Wait, my God.
Are we sure that's how you spell Tusku's name?
That is not how you spell Tusku's name.
That is not Tusku's.
Yeah, there is two U's at the end of that.
That's not my name.
But then we also got North Carolina's own Invader Zim lover. I almost said hater because it rhymed. It is Tusku. Tusku, glad to see him here. One of the prime time Zims. One of the most well-known Zims early on in the game, has really made a name for himself. Him, Sego, and then Lucian are also like the two Zim players that are here right now, and they are here to play. I mean, Zim got nerfed pretty hard. A lot of people were saying that Zim's not in the game anymore and a bad character, but Tusku and Sego have come around and found ways to make them work with their new Nair. I mean, their Nair is small. That thing is small, if you've seen it.
And honestly, like, if I'm going to be honest, they went way too far. Whenever I was saying like how to nerf Zim when he was like really busted, I said one thing, and that was just nerf only the Nair. Because it was a situation where like Zim was really good at juggling and zone play, trap making with all of his projectiles. But then whenever he wanted to, he could just start pressing the A button and start pressing buttons and winning. If they had just took that away, it would have been ended up being a more one-side focused character. But we're seeing right now, the one thing that Sims still has is damage.
Lots of damage, in fact. One thing, though, that people were actually pretty upset about was Gur being a level 2 projectile because other projectiles couldn't destroy it. So he just invalidated a lot of other projectile characters. So, you know, the Nair definitely did. Oh, that was dirty.
Oh my God.
That was dirty, Tusku. Oh my God, you got to go to the cleaners. That was so dirty. Really using the strong dare into the gnome just to get that strong forward air. Insane, the snare. Excellent stuff from Tusku, and this is a huge lead already. The Korra is relatively new for Tafar, but Tafar has done such a good job with this Korra. He has those momentum cancels down where we could see, you've already seen it here where Tafar flies across the screen, but he's going to get that stock from Tusku. That's one of Zim's still biggest things is he's really light. Oh.
Yeah, and I think with Korra obviously getting buffed very recently and made her wacky as hell. She just zooms across the stage with multiple moves. You don't even know where she is half the time, and she's just, but still just as powerful as she was before. And we're seeing right there, still though, one of Zim's best moves is that down tilt. That down tilt sets up into so much stuff. It covers a lot of options on ledge. And makes itself very annoying. Oh, RPS.
Oh, Tafar dropping that punish there, really big drop. He potentially could have gotten that stock, but just missed it all of a sudden. Not sure what happened there. I don't think he was expecting it. Right. One thing, though, with Korra is that this has actually made her like a really scary character to fight because she can move around the stage so well, and she is so powerful. That is going to be a teeter, but one thing with snares or with strong neutrals, they don't send anywhere, but the rock punch, that's going to send you straight to the Shadow Realm, and that strong up air almost does. Tusku is still doing a really good job keeping this close. Same thing with Tafar as well. Tafar just keeps running into these Gurs, and it keeps costing them these stocks. He's taking so much damage. The gnome is going to stack on 67%. Oh no!
As we were saying before.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's good. He can make it back.
Okay.
But we were saying before is. Oh no! No! Oh, misses it! Misses it!
Oh wait, no, but he still has a stock, so he's good. I mean, Tusku has a lot of room to play around with. He's looking for these strong up airs, not going to find it, going to get a good snare. Great DI from Tusku. Oh my God, he finds himself in a really precarious situation. We can hear the crowd coming alive a little bit. They want to see Tafar win this, but Tusku himself also has a few fans out there.
Yeah, and as well with Tusku, has one of very few Zims left, but he's grinded this character out. He labs like the tiniest details. Yeah, there we go. Finally finds a down tilt in that up strong. So one of the practically a bread and butter kill confirm for Zim.
Yep.
And as we were saying, so I was saying, Tusku just labs stuff. I see his Twitter all the time. He just finds the wildest stuff.
He's played this character since day one. Like this character, Tusku, Sego, and Lucian are people who have pushed this character forward, who have really made this character their own. They've really pushed the meta. So they've done a really fantastic job of it. Now we are seeing the Powder Toast Man come out on the worst stage in the game. That is Sewer Slam. My man Valak would disagree. He will defend the stage with his life.
Can I say it just once though?
Go ahead.
He messed up and took him to the sewer.
Oh
and
my
here we
God. All right, get off of commentary. Yo, production, can we get him off of here, please? All right. But anyway, this is,
God.
You were talking Sewer Slam. You're going to Sewer Slam against Invader Zim. This is actually kind of this used to be a stage I would never take Powder Toast Man to. I took him here once against Tafar during one of our bracket matches, and I immediately just never went here again. But Zim himself, look how much damage Tusku is stacked on, and he has only taken 58 himself.
And yeah, when you go to this stage this
small,
you run a very different risk, which is Zim's projectiles cover most of the stage now.
Yeah, and the thing is with Powder Toast Man is he used to have really unapproachable hitboxes, like you just never wanted to approach him, and he also used to have the cheese factor as well. His range used to be so strong, and Tusku is going to be throwing out that strong dare to get that stock. Is this going to be a 4-stock, Valak?
For Tafar's sake, I really, really hope not.
Oh no. He's looking for it.
Oh.
He smells blood in the water. He's going to get that strong dare. Not going to be able to find it. We can see Tafar really wants it. Tusku's off the stage. He's going to roll into the safety of that gnome. Good choice. The Gur is now reflected. Is off stage. Oh no, the slime.
Finally gets a stock on. And
now Tafar has a lot of work cut out for him. He has to make it through 2 full stocks, and he is already at 109%. There is that really horrible recovery that Powder Toast Man has. Tafar just doesn't seem to have really any answers for it. Tusku going for the God read there, not going to get it. He's trying to grab that Gur, not going to be able to find it. Wow. Tusku's just been in total control. This game has been reading him like a book. You read the Song of Ice and Fire series, Tafar. I read Lord of the Rings. You can debate which one's better, but right now I'm 2-0 and you are 0-2, about to lose this stock, about to lose this set. This is going to be this would be a huge upset if Tusku wins this.
But we see Michelangelo going out, which means Tafar's win is completely invalid if he does win.
He's going Michelangelo?
Yeah.
Oh boy. We have the character himself that's caused some drama in the NASB scene lately with Tafar, but you know, you can't throw disrespect at Tafar or even at Tusku. Yeah.
We're playing.
Yeah.
Here.
We're all playing. We know these players just by themselves are fantastic. They've pushed the meta forward for this game. They've pushed their characters as far as they can go. They are some of the hardest working players in this game. Both of these two people sitting here, you could say whatever you want, but that is just a fact. We're going to see that come out here in the potential final game for Tafar with his Michelangelo, but then we got Tusku on his Zim. Which one's going to be able to do it? Michelangelo been a character that's been got a lot of buffs as of late.
And we're seeing right now.
Oh, no!
That's so bad.
That's the up B. That up B is really finicky. Tafar will tell you himself that up B barely works some of the time. And we saw it right there where all of a sudden it just didn't connect. And that could cost Tafar this entire set. Once Tafar SDs, it can be almost curtains for him.
Goes for
the wrong way, dude.
You need to go for a down strong there. Finally finds it. It's not out of the woodwork yet. Michelangelo's combos make him so strong.
The other thing too is Zim is a lot easier to combo now. Goes for that down air, was looking for it, but now has put himself in a really precarious position. Tafar is going to find himself off of the stage, not going to be able to make it back. He is down a full stock on Cemetery of all stages. This is what do you think of this stage for Zim, Valak?
It is 10 million times better than Harmonic.
Yes, I agree.
And
we agree on something.
It's FD still. It's a flat stage, but it's so much smaller, and there's not as much room for mistakes as Harmonic gave you.
Right, which means it's also maybe a worse stage for Zim. Doesn't have as much room, but also doesn't need a whole lot of room in some situations. Looks like Tafar is going to get these combos going. He puts the gnome up as a way to trap him, but Tafar beautifully makes their way around it. Gets out of it barely. We see Tusku going for that strong up air, but Tafar is barely going to be able to make it out of it. Oh, great wait for Tusku, looking for it. Oh my God!
This is it! Gets another dark by the ledge.
Oh man, okay, so Tafar is at 120%. He's doing a really good job of maintaining composure here. But is he going to be able to maintain it all the way through? We'll have to see. Wow. We can see Tafar is doing much better than he has in the past 2 games. These punishes have been so much stronger, and with Zim being as combable as he is now, but already we see 53% onto Tusku. We are down to the potentially last stock of this set. We can see Tafar at 15%. That Gur is out, maneuvering around it. Tusku at 68.
Come on. I want to see another game.
And now we can see Tusku getting these combos started, is going to drop it. Great. Counter engage, gets the dare. He's looking for the forward air.
So much damage. Get away from
that Gur is coming. That Gur is coming. Oh no. Oh no!
Gets hit by it.
That's not quite. Tafar is doing a good job maintaining composure, but Tusku is doing a good job controlling space. Is that it? No, it's not. He goes for the gnome. He's going to be able to block off the gnome.
Okay, he has control.
Oh no! Wait, that's it. Oh wait, that's it.
Tusku, 3-0s to Tafar.
What a huge upset coming out in the. Is this winners round 1? This is winners round 2, and this happened. How did this happen? This is winners round 2, and we're seeing upsets like that come out, and it looked so good for Tafar there for a minute, but I have to go back to it. I mentioned it at the beginning of this game. That SD cost Tafar that game, and it cost him the match.
Yeah.
And that's just Mikey up special, just being so finicky and so, I guess, like sometimes it just doesn't connect to the ledge, and we've seen that happen multiple times. But there, it just, I'm not even sure what happened. It was so fast. It was over so quickly. If we had a replay of it, I would love to see it.
And what seemed to happen was a little bit of a snowball effect. Like when Tafar was able to get so close to winning there because he was in the driver's seat the entire time. But then the moment Tusku got to control, Tafar was not able to get out of it at any point.
Right.
He was always finicking to get off stage. He was getting hit by a lot of gnomes. Like even just sometimes just randomly getting hit by a projectile or a random hitbox thrown out and kept him in the disadvantaged state and was not able to find a way out of it. And that's why we have Tusku moving on in winner's side. Tafar still in, of course, winner's side. He's going to be in loser's bracket now.
I do not want to. I would not want to be in that loser's bracket. There are so many scary players down there right now. So we're going to have to see who Tafar is going to fight.
Oh.
But before we go into any losers fights, looks like our next set is going to be one for the history books. We got PugX on his signature, Nigel Thornberry, going up against the Patrick from Atlanta, Georgia, one of my best friends in the scene, Mr. Leo.
Leo.
And they're both walking up to the stage right now. You can see Thunders is hyping him up right now. PugX walking up there. I got to give it to PugX. Like, his family has been so supportive. I mean, his parents literally drove him out here all the way from Tijuana, which is incredible. That, you know, if you got family or friends that support you, that's amazing. That are able to do it. And we can see right now he's showing off his Discord.
Wait, he's getting coached.
Oh, no.
Let's stop him.
Oh, boy. But Leo, you know, Leo himself has almost didn't come to this tournament, but, you know, thanks to some people, amazing people in the community, they actually brought Leo out here because they wanted to see, we wanted to see our friend, and we wanted to see him compete because his Patrick, he is the best Patrick to ever do it. Like, there's no doubt about it. Just in terms of performance, in terms of placements, in terms of impact, he's pushed the character farther than anybody has ever pushed the character.
Yes.
You know, there have been some great Patricks out there, like Carcat, of course. But really, when it comes down to it, Leo has just been the undisputed king of Patrick. And Patrick right now is not in the best spot.
Yeah, I was about to say that he's probably playing the second worst Patrick has ever been. Obviously, patch 1 was obviously the worst. There was nothing going for Patrick at that moment. But this version of Patrick is not great. Definitely the bottom 1 character right now.
I wouldn't say the bottom 1. I think like Hugh is still worse than Patrick. The thing is about Patrick, and Leo we were talking about this last night, and I was telling Leo, I'm like, I don't think, because where we're staying, I'm staying with Leo right now, and Leo was whooping like everyone's asses in friendlies. He was just beating the hell out of everybody. The thing is with Patrick is Patrick still has some good stuff. He still controls space really well. He still has a really strong dash attacks. Snare is one of the strongest moves in the game, and it will kill you at 40 off stage.
Screw that move.
And his grabs are still really dangerous. Like, he still has a lot of good stuff. Of course, right now his command grabs, not being able to grab through block, that's really bad. His disadvantage state and his recovery, those are really bad. But I don't think he is as bad as people make him out to be. Right now, if I were to put him on a tier list right now, I would say there's nothing lower than C tier for this game. Like, it was like S, A, B, C.
I would say B tier. I'd still think a lot of characters are insanely strong.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's like a necessarily bad character in this game. Maybe Hugh, you could argue. But I think Hugh is just more weird than anything. He's just weird. One character that's been consistently good throughout the life of this game, though, is that Nigel Thornberry.
And PugX is by far, out of all the top players, the scariest. He's so explosive, so aggressive.
He learned from the best. He learned from me.
Yeah, sure.
He learned from me. What are you talking about? But yeah, no.
There's not enough taunt for it to be you.
But yeah, now we're going into this button check. And Nigel, man, Pug taking up the mantle of the Nigel, is one of the most explosive Nigel players out there in the business right now. The one thing with Pug the last time I played is Pug's neutral. He can get overly aggressive sometimes, and we can see how that can affect him pretty badly. But his advantage state is horrifying. It is horrifying. He is really consistent at those snaps. I would say when it comes down to it, as far as current Nigels go, he is the most consistent at landing those snap combos. When it comes to it right now, but he also is just really good at mix-ups. Like he's improved a lot as a player since Genesis. You know, where Genesis he barely missed top 8 there, falling to Sego and then falling to me. But then, you know, ever since then.
Yourself on the back a bit.
Oh yeah, you know, just gotta give myself a pat on the back. But ever since that time too, you know, playing him and seeing him play, he's just gotten so much better. He's grown so much as a player, and it's really amazing to see. We're gonna see that in full force. But Leo, you can't sleep on the guy. He hasn't entered a tournament in a hot minute, but that doesn't mean you can count him out. So we're gonna see how these two Titans go up against each other in game number 1 with PugX on the Nigel. He's wearing the hat, and then we got Leo himself on the cowboy hat. And we're starting off.
It's a heavy dash.
And Leo, one thing that Pug has to be really careful, Leo is really patient. He's really patient. He's really good at waiting out options from his opponent and punishing for it. But we can see Pug also doing a really good job waiting him out, not really falling for it. Gonna get these down air extensions already at 96%, but we can see here that these extensions can go pretty far. Good mix up on the DI. I like the idea, but not gonna be able to confirm the kill just yet. And we can see Pug go for these the Nair. The Nair really strong, but is going to get the mix up on the DI, get that snap. First stock of the game taken. But Leo, he's the best player from behind, I would say, because he can make these comebacks.
He just has the way, and like a lot of the game for Patrick, it's that was so smart. I've actually never seen someone do that.
He's one of the best players at doing that, where he'll use the super armor to live through stuff like that. But Pug is going to lose that stock, but he tacked on a lot of extra credit.
Oh my God.
And that extra credit's going to come through right now. A++ on that stock. Mr. PugX going to find it. We're actually going to see maybe a really great extension and also gets him off to the side of the stage, but he's able to make it back. How long? He's reading him so well.
Yeah, these tech changes.
Oh, no.
It's a regular one.
Oh, he went for the snare off stage. He's going to hold the ledge. Really smart.
Has him off stage. Goes for the ground pound.
He also taunted there, if you saw.
Yeah, I noticed.
And we can see Pug just kind of stepping back, trying to play safe. Leo going to go for the trophy hat, not able to find it. That's usually what he does when they get to these high percents. He starts going for trophy hat. But now we're in this weird spot too, where I gotta say Pug is doing a good job. Pug knows that Leo has to approach him. Like Leo doesn't have a choice. Like if he wants to stay ahead, he has to approach. But right there, oh RPS. No!
Hey, no, that was the wrong strong. I think.
Oh, he went for it! Oh my God, Pug, what are you doing?
Pug sometimes gets to that mindset where he just starts going for weird stuff.
He went for the Thunder's mindset, but then he goes for the hard read. I am in your head. Mr. Leo gets a fantastic snap right there. Excellent stuff from Pug. Finds himself in a really good situation, but that snare is going to kill. This is not unwinnable for Leo. I've seen Leo come back from worse, but Pug has also, his neutral has gotten so much better over these last few months. There's a reason why people are so afraid of him.
Pretty much just takes one small opening PugX can use and just lead it to 100%. And sometimes stocks, Crockett stock takes game 1. Shaking out rubbing the hands together.
Keeping the heat going. You can see Leo kind of changing his music, trying to maybe get into a better mindset. Oh, he's not even listening to music.
That mouse. You see that mouse?
Yeah, no, I see that mouse. That's actually, there's some waves going through it. That's pretty cool.
It looks like special effects from here for this camera.
It does look like special effects, but they're looking at the stage list right now. If I'm Pug, I probably would have banned
Armada.
I would say Sweet Dreams.
I mean, they just played on Sweet and he won.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, you're right. No, if we're not Armada, I wouldn't say. I would say. I would say Rooftop.
Royal Wood. I would ban Royal Wood here.
Royal Wood, yeah, you could ban that, but also that in that matchup works for Nigel as well because it's basically both of you can kill each other really, really early.
Duck Duck Pie is the stage.
Duck Duck Pie, this is also a pretty neutral stage, but the blast zones here are so messed up. It's such a big stage for Nigel, so this is actually a really smart pick for Leo. We were talking about this stage yesterday. He's like, "What's a stage that I could take?"
What are you doing?
I could take Pug to, and I said maybe Duck Duck Pie because it is such a big stage. But that big stage almost doesn't matter as Pug has already stacked on 114%.
And yeah, that's just what Pug does. He just does so much damage, and then all it takes is one more opening, and he'll find that kill.
Oh, he barely misspaces the strong dare and is not going to be able to
I'm sorry to
clean
know
up that
something
stock.
as well about the stage that's really advantageous, taking a first stock there, but what I was saying about Royal Wood is that Patrick likes the flat stage, in my opinion.
He does.
And while Duck Duck Pie has platforms, they're off to the side, so most of the stage is still flat.
That is true, but Nigel can also use those platforms really well, where if they DI towards it, you can get some really early kills with Snap. And we already see right now, Pug is stacked on 106 damage, but we might get to see an early stock come out from Leo, but able to make it back to the stage, PugX. And now we're back in neutral.
Okay, needs to find a kill soon. Starting to get to those percents where it's a little difficult to combo anything anymore.
I also got to say, this is my favorite music track in the whole game.
Mine is, well...
If you say what I think you're going to say, I'm kicking you off commentary for real this time. I swear to God. Great read from PugX. Goes through that neutral for the snare. Going to be able to find it.
Wow.
And now here comes the dishwasher. Getting these up air combos. I mean, it's basically a dishwasher. You're thrown into the loops. Gonna hold this.
Oh no! Just stay on the ledge.
Well, no, he would have gotten grabbed if he stayed on the ledge.
Yeah, I think the grab hitbox ended.
No, it didn't. It was still there. Like that hitbox is ginormous, but it doesn't really matter. Leo doesn't. It doesn't feel like he has any options. PugX!
You troll.
You are so BM, PugX. I mean, he's young. I understand it, but he's so BM. He's like, I will throw away this stock if it means I can finish you up with style.
Oh,
he goes for the double jump, gets the snap. Oh man! And look at Leo. He's like, what do I do?
If I'm gonna be honest right now, PugX looks a little unstoppable here.
PugX is actually one of the people
No,
that...
stop.
No.
Stop.
Okay.
He's so BM.
I got to give it to PugX that when we were talking about people who are likely to win, PugX was a name that came up. Because PugX, I would say right now, the contenders to win are Squibble, PugX, and Andruvi. Those are like the top three. There's so much upset factor here, you never know. But PugX has looked so good in these last few tournaments and just looked so unstoppable, as you said, that he has the best advantage state of any player right now in NASB.
Yes, that is undeniable.
Oh my God!
That's a stock! God, those setups are that's so crushing.
He's going to be needing those binoculars to see Leo flying off into that blast zone, but Leo's going to be able to stack it up well. He goes for the snare. He goes for against the wall. Great. That was a life-saving, crucial. Oh my God. I forgot the word, but it gets a really good tech. There we go. I couldn't think of it for a minute.
Oh, no. Oh, my. Okay, doesn't get it.
And we can see PugX. Wow. I really love, the one thing that PugX has always been consistently good at is ledge strapping. He's really good at ledge strapping his opponent, and we see it there. He is able to stack on a lot of damage. Already has Leo at 115. Leo's just been struggling to get in this whole game. PugX is just not giving him an option. That hug driver is going to save Leo's life. Really excellent use, but it doesn't matter anyway. He's going to get the strong up air. What do you think Leo needs to do in order to come back into this set, do you think, Valak?
I think camp him out.
Camp him out?
Yes.
He's already a stock ahead, though. Like, he has to approach.
Sometimes you can rely on a player who's aggressive, like PugX, to just approach anyways. I would say you have 4 minutes. You can afford to do it a little bit and see if you can make PugX approach first. Kind of find a way to play around that. Because what's happening right now is that because Leo's forced to approach, he can't. Patrick doesn't have the best approach options. At the very least, they're very exploitable. And PugX is very much using that to his advantage here.
Well, I think right now we're beyond the point of camping because even Pug knows that he has such a huge lead that if if Leo does not approach him, then he's just putting himself in a really stressful situation where if it gets down to like the 230 mark, he has to get through 2 stocks really quickly. And
that's it.
No, not quite. It is still a big stage. Patrick is a big boy.
I think still the second heaviest character in the game.
Yeah, he's still very heavy, but one more hit like that, and it doesn't matter how heavy you are. It's actually going to do it. He's going to miss this snap, going to go for the downer, not going to be able to find it, and that hug driver hitbox is so big. Or the recovery hitbox, I should say.
It's a schnauzer, but oh no!
All right, I think he might have done that on instinct, or if he just kind of gave up. But PugX going to take that set in a clean 3-0. He went for so much BM there. I'm gonna need to call him. BMX.
Really is living to the name of Logan Paul drink, acting like Logan Paul, BMing everywhere.
Oh my God. For him, it's every day, bro.
That's Jake.
Whatever, they're the same person basically. And he shows his Discord stream, or shows his Discord again. Amazing stuff from Pug. Still one of the best Nigels in the business. His aggression state is so fantastic and it is so clean. And I think the biggest thing there is, I don't know how much Leo has fought Pug, so that may have just came down to player and experience fighting somebody. Because the thing is now, Leo is a player who he downloads his opponent. He downloads his opponent when he plays them enough. So like in friendlies, I could take games off of him, but he was reading more of what I had to do and my approach options. There, he has so much unfamiliarity playing PugX, especially as of recent, that I think he just wasn't used to how aggro he was, and also just some of his plays were insane. Pug, he really did a great job.
Oh, well, next on stream we have Andruvi and Pancake mix.
And this is a classic matchup. This is like week 1 matchup almost. Where Pancake Mix, he's been around for quite a long time, was at SmashCon, did really well there. His character was banned 24 hours before the event, so Pancake had to find a quick character to play Oblina, but we're not going to be seeing any Oblina today. We're going to be seeing a lot of Mikey, but he's also been working on your favorite character right now, Sandy Cheeks.
I hate that character.
But then Andruvi, of course, sticking pretty passionately to Michelangelo. Michelangelo, say what you want about the character right now. Andruvi has been with this character since this character was like bottom 5. You know, he played Lucy and then switched to Mikey, and he's been playing it ever since. This character, he's made it his own. He's pushed it forward as far as it can, along with Tafar and along with Pancake as well. But all 3 of these players are so talented that if you really think that they're carried, they'll switch to another character and they'll show you like that their skill at the game is unparalleled. And love these 2 players. Love all the players in NASB. But I'm excited to see this set, especially since I actually haven't commentated a Pancake Mix set ever.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's not an online player, so it's I had a chance to play friendlies with him, and
yeah,
he was scary. He was, especially with Sandy. It's when I found out that I hate Sandy a lot. As he just couldn't move. That jab just kind of.
So there is actually a way to. There is actually a way, and even Pancake's laughing at it. He just saw it. There is actually a way to play around Sandy, where I don't know if Pancake realizes it, but if you you just have to stay in the air against Sandy because she wants the jab. Sandy really can't get a lot off of like an up tilt or an up air really. So if you just stay mobile and in the air, the most she can do is she can lasso you if she reads you, but that's about it. Like, and she has to really get a good read, and you can mix up your approaches. But if you stay mostly in the air, it's really hard for her, actually.
That's what I was trying to do.
I was taking games off of Squibble last night using that.
When I was playing against Sandy, I was like, what I was trying to do was it was Jellyfish Field. I was just trying to keep control top of platform. Just stay there. It's my little house. Stay away from my house. And it ended up being a little effective. I was still, not that great, so.
Yeah, you were doing the little max strat where you just camp a platform.
Yeah.
But we're going to go right into the Mikey versus Mikey, or the carried versus more carried. As this matchup has become, we're going to see a lot of pizzas thrown out. Both of these dudes, they could be gaming, but guess what? They are gaming, and we can see Andruvi getting a really amazing offstage play really early on in this set. And I also got to say, I love Pancake Mix, his tag. Caffey, if you're watching this, I hope you're well, hope you're happy. It was good to talk to you the other day. I hope your boy Pancake wins, but I need Andruvi to win as well. I want both of them to win. Why can't they both win?
It's just not how brackets work. One of them will go down to losers now. But also, for anyone who needs to know, Andruvi is normal alt skin, and Pancake Mix is the white alt.
Yes. And I have to say, seeing Mikey versus Mikey fight each other, like patch 1, it was like, all right, well, who's going to get the Nair first? But now it's a lot more dynamic here, and we're seeing a lot more like hits being traded. But Andruvi is just doing such a good job of controlling Pancake Mix and just being in his head. I think now what we're doing, especially in this matchup, where most matchups, but especially here, the best way is just to wait for the other Mikey to make a mistake and then just constantly whiff punish.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that here where, Pancake overextends and then just gets constantly whiff punish. And right now, Andruvi is keeping that pressure stacked on, as we're seeing right now, going off stage for it. He's just going to hold ledge, and yep, Andruvi's going to fall. Finally gets that stock, but he's already onto his second to last stock at 126%. It's not looking good.
Did you see what Pancake Mix looked right at Andruvi when he SD'd there? Just
yeah, well, that's kind of the classic thing. I mean, if you go back and you watch those SmashCon VODs, when he's getting there, you see him like move his hand like, yep, just kind of casually just going with it. But as we can see, Pancake, still holding his own, is getting a good amount of damage stacked on. Hasn't taken too much either, but just struggling to get back onto this stage. Finally gets back on, but now is going to take a lot of damage of his own, 63%.
He's looking a bit rough and gets that down strong, and that's going to be the first game. Andruvi taking that pretty convincingly, and what just ends up happening is that neutral gets lost and Mikey happens. But we see right now Pancake Mix opting to go off the Ditto into Sandy Cheeks.
And he's been practicing this all weekend. Since he got here, he has been playing a lot of Sandy. And Sandy, I mean, for good reason. Sandy's a top 3 character right now. We already talked about it. That jab, that lasso, really strong, has really great kill confirms. We have yet to see them play, but Squibble is another player who has pushed Sandy really far. They are seeded to take the whole tournament for a good reason, and this character is just so impressive. Like, her jab, there's almost nothing you can do once you're in it. Like, if you get it in between jabs, right, there's a 7-frame window if they're just mashing, if they're not thinking about, like, when they're throwing out the punches. There is a way for you to get to punish in between, but it's such a tight frame window that you really have to have that mastery down.
And most of the time, a top player like Pancake Mix is not going to be mashing that. He knows that he will know the timing to not get punished as hard. And and you see, one of the things as well is it's especially hard for a big character like Michelangelo to get out of those things. And it ends up, you get hit by a lot of those lassos more because of how huge you are, and those things can be the most devastating part of your day.
It is really devastating when you get hit by that. But right now in this matchup, there's so many things you can get hit by that are just so devastating. He gets the rocket boots. You're going. Michelangelo blasting off again into the ceiling. And finally we see Pancake get a good lead, but not going to hold on to that lead for too long. Gets rock, paper, scissors. Going to lose that stock. But Andruvi seems pretty comfortable in this matchup. More comfortable than I've seen most people in Sandy. you know, doing a really good job spacing it around, but I do know that Andruvi plays Squibble a whole heck of a lot.
And, you know, just in general, when it comes to Sandy, it's like before it was a character you don't see often, but now it's a top tier. More people have been able to play it. More people are grinding against it. And you'll see a lot more comfortability in this matchup as time just progresses because of how good she is now.
She is really strong. And again, another one of those characters that when the game came out, low tier, not considered too good, now considered one of the scariest characters in the game to fight. That seems to be the case for Nazby as of late. It's just like, hey, why don't we take all of the bad characters and we make them really good? And we can see Pancake actually popped off a little bit there after getting that stock, feeling very confident, finally getting ahead for the first time in this set. Doing a really good job of stacking on this damage, goes for the end all, but not going to be able to find it at 65%. And Andruvi really needs to start coming up with an answer, and that is a pretty good answer. That's a good start.
Yeah, just needs to, honestly, just needs to get one of those loop combos going, and he'll be in a pretty good spot. Tries to find one there, but gets interrupted by a dare. Now we see trying to go for that rocket boost, trying to get that hit upwards, gets the snare. This could be a bad position that could end the game, but still makes it back. And we see that right now, starting up the massive loop. Wow, that's lasso is so devastating, as we were saying.
Yeah, no, once you get lassoed, like, there's nothing you can do. You're basically just done. And I have to say, Andruvi did a decent job of, like, holding his own there for a bit. It's just, it spiraled out of control, where Mikey doesn't have a great out of shield option outside of grab, and grabbing Sandy in between her jabs is so difficult. So I'm interested to see how Andruvi is able to adapt in this situation. Ooh. How are they going to play around this jab, maybe stay more mobile like I was talking about? That's really what you got to do in this matchup. Maybe they'll catch on, but as we're seeing right now, they're not catching on too well. 34% already stacked on.
Going to Royal Woods, though, I would say that's a risk. You know, while you don't get interrupted by the platform anymore, you also just get jabbed to Kingdom Come now.
But this is also a good stage for Mikey because you do get early kills.
Yes, that as well. We see right now that, not coming in. I almost thought that was it.
Yeah, Pancake ready for that DI mix-up. Was able to DI out safely. Didn't look so great at first, but able to get out of there. Gets in. I feel like that was a misinput there because that should have been more jabs, but maybe Pancake was trying to cook something there. What's he cooking?
Ooh, gets in there, and that's first stock to Andruvi. This is going to be I have a feeling this is going to be a close one.
This definitely could be close, but if Andruvi's able to get this stuck, which Pancake does not have a jump, but it doesn't matter. That jetpack hitbox is bigger than you would expect it to be, actually. That is going to take the stock, though.
Yeah, finally finds a lasso. You know, you can do your best to avoid them all game, but when one hits, you're done.
And they're doing a good job of avoiding it. Oh, Andruvi finds himself in a bit of a precarious situation, but no punish is going to be followed up from that. I also have to say that ever since switching to this Sandy, I feel like I've seen Pancake's confidence go up like tenfold.
Yes.
He just feels so much more comfortable in this matchup. And I mean, he's played Mikey since the game came out, so that makes sense. And Andruvi's missing these important tech opportunities right now.
You got players mixed up.
No, I was talking about Andruvi. Andruvi is missing a lot of the techs with the jab.
I thought
yeah, no, he
exactly
was missing
just now.
No, yeah, no, he was the thing is with Andruvi is he was, he's getting hit, and we're not seeing him get these techs. Like right there, he missed the tech, which it's really hard, especially when Sandy is jabbing you, but it's really detrimental, especially against a character like Sandy who will just keep stacking on this damage. And like you were saying earlier, this is a pretty dead even game, though. Yeah,
but that could open it up right there, but still has plenty of jumps and rocket boots left to get him back. Now we see the loop coming in, but not going to find much off of that. Gets a lasso, that could... Oh, the rocket boots! Rocket boots coming in.
Oh, man.
And it feels so goofy to get hit by that.
It really does, but, Sandy, she's a Metal 11 girl. She gets the headbutt right into it, but Andruvi himself is going to follow that up with a little cheeky play of his own, gets the dare. Not much you could do in that situation. Pancake out of options here. I will say this, that going into this next game, whoever wins this is going to have such a momentum shift in terms of, being up 2-1 is a lot better than being down, 2 games.
And as I was saying before, or I haven't said before, but something I always say is that besides obviously the last game.
Oh no, he walked right into it. That was such a good read. You could see Pancake kind of reeling back in his chair.
Mini pop-off. And I was going to say is winning game 3, besides obviously the last game, is one of the most important ones. Because if you do lose the next game, you have complete counterpick control.
That is true, but one thing too is going into that and winning, and if Andruvi is to win this game, that is huge. Like, that's mentality right there. Because going into this set where it's potentially your last game and you could potentially just drop it is a big deal. But Andruvi has a good mentality, does have the top-level mentality, so we're going to see that come out in full force here. We're going right back to Cemetery in this game number 4, potentially Andruvi's last game. In winners round 3, right? This would be an upset. Almost gets that early stock, but not able to follow it up. The blast zones, the one thing about Cemetery is Cemetery's blast zones are kind of weird. I know the ceiling's pretty low, and then the side blast zones are a little bit bigger. But then again, we see those mixed techs coming out. Oh my God, he almost gets the gimp, but not able to follow it up.
A lot of Sandy is a little weird. Obviously, that snare is like really momentum based, and it could get you super far off the stage. Also, or it could just send you nowhere when it comes to Sandy's movement with it. She could just sometimes make herself go nowhere with it, but at the same time, she could go like halfway across the stage.
It is a weird move, but I mean, when it sends you flying, you go flying. And Andruvi being really aggressive, going for these hard reads, but not going to be able to follow it up, just misjudges the hitbox of that jetpack a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We're getting this extra credit. My man really wants to graduate college early, but drops the punish, gets punished himself. Stacked on a lot, 100%, so not bad.
Yeah, see one big jab conversion, get a lot for Pancake mix here, potentially put him back into contention here.
And we can actually see Pancake kind of struggling to approach Andruvi. Andruvi, it feels like he's gotten more comfortable with this matchup, actually knows what to expect from Pancake, and we see Pancake hesitating to go in, not getting these jab confirms as easily. We see Andruvi also landing their techs very well.
Oh, we got the loops happening, and this is a lot of damage to be taking right now. Needs to get out of this, finds the nair to avoid the strong.
Oh, goes for the strong up, but that is a big misinput, or maybe not a misinput, but that was a big misplay. And that will potentially cost them this game. And we can see Andruvi going for the cheeky grab, trying to end this game, going right into game 5, but not going to be able to find it. One thing, though, with Pancake, you can't count him out just yet, but you're going to be able to count him out now because we're going right into game 5. And as you're mentioning, Andruvi does have the stage ban, and also you got to remember DSR is in effect. Full DSR is in effect.
Right. We're going to see probably Powder Toast trouble, right? And now, right now, looking at the stage list, trying to figure out what he wants to pick. I would say Duck Duck Pie seems to be what he's thinking about right now. And how do you feel about potentially that?
Duck Duck Pie is a good stage for Sandy. The blast zones do help her a lot in terms of staying alive, but also they fit Sandy pretty well where she's still able to get her kills pretty early. One thing with Sandy that we're not, or with Pancake that we're not seeing Pancake go off stage to get these off-stage edge guards like we would like someone like Squibble. But that doesn't mean that maybe we won't see them or that. Oh man.
But that's a big problem with the stage for.
Oh,
that's a stock. 0 to death for Andruvi, and that's not what you want to see as Pancake mix.
Yeah, in the first 20 seconds, nonetheless, but you can't count Pancake out. He keeps going for these lassos off stage, but they're not working, and he's done that multiple times. I'm just not sure exactly what he's going for. I don't know if he's hoping that Andruvi DI's wrong. He's going to get that up strong, but not able to get a follow-up off of it. 62%. That won't kill either. Mikey, a big boy. He's a big fat boy. He's gaming, dude. He games a lot.
Eats a lot of pizza.
He does eat a ton of pizza.
Gets it up strong. Finally, just one of them finally gets the kill for him, and not a lot down, honestly. Still has a ton of, still not anywhere close to dying here. So really well came back for Pancake Mix here. But now, upstage, tries to find his way back. Finds it.
Oh man, and Druby got a little aggressive there. Almost, that could have been scary for him, but able to find his way back, no problem. And we can see that.
Yeah, now
Pancake Mix is at 108%, trying to find his way in, but just not able to find it as easily.
Okay, but oh wow, still though it's a little scary for Pancake Mix. It gets hit by the last hit of it.
Yeah, rolled in for that. Really unfortunate play. Not really anywhere you could go. If he would have rolled out, he would have gotten hit by it anyway. So he would have gotten hit by like down air or forward air. Really, there was just no way out. And we could see Pancake, I don't know if he knows what to do because he's just throwing out these lassos, hoping that Andruby runs into it. And Andruby is just not falling for it. He will run into that that strong forward air. Not able to get the follow-up there, though. Unfortunate. Yeah, Pancake is just, this is a completely different Pancake than we've seen the last few games.
Oh, no.
Just completely out of ideas of how to approach Andruby. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. But this is not the same Pancake that I've been used to seeing these last couple of games, or even this weekend. He was playing really well, but he just is kind of...
Doesn't know what to do and starting to falter here. Still, though, I wouldn't count him out. Still gets in stock there, so has a new life here. Needs to find something quick.
I mean, it's not out of, it's not bleak just yet. Not going to be able to get that dare, but does need to get something going. Needs to mix up the approach options here. We're going to get a jab going. Going to drop the dash attack. Waits for an option. And we can see the lassos coming out. He's trying to play the space game, trying to respect Mikey's space, but maybe respecting it a little too much.
Gets the up strong. That's it.
it.
And Druby takes it over Pancake Mix 3-2. What a game 5.
And we can see Pancake, pretty upset. Definitely taking that loss pretty hard, but it looks like they kind of know that, shaking their head like, yeah, I messed up there. And really good composure to Pancake there. He did a great job holding himself up. It's just right at the end, it was download complete for Andruby. Andruby just felt total in control of that game, where we saw Pancake just spamming out lasso, and it's like, okay, you've been doing that a lot, and it's not working anymore. So at that point, Mikey's already a pretty hard character to approach. Like, what do you do in that situation?
It's rough, and you just got to find some way in, and that was the big issue. Is Pancake Mix didn't know what to do when all those nairs were coming out, swinging the nunchucks everywhere. He was just sitting there like, what do I do?
Right.
Where do I go?
Yeah, and there's not really anywhere you can go if you're Pancake. I mean, he went to Duck Duck Pie, which was a good stage. They went right back to Graveyard, which was also a pretty neutral stage as well. But it just felt like it wasn't enough. Like, I liked the Sandy pick, but at the end, it just fell apart for Andruby. And I think it just came down to matchup knowledge, where Andruby was more comfortable in the matchup, where, of course, Pancake plays Mikey, but I don't think he's played against Mikey as Sandy in that matchup. So he's a little bit more confusion in there. But we're going to be getting ready to go into our next set, and it's going to be a really fantastic set, but we don't know what set it is. So, but keep in mind, guys, we are moving through bracket pretty swiftly. As I can see, going into losers, it looks like Sanji has made it and will be fighting Pancake Mix, actually. But then Leo and Tafar will be fighting together. Hey Victor has been eliminated from the tournament. And right now it looks like Sego and Thunder's Reign are currently playing. That should be an interesting fight. I believe Thunder's lost to Sego at Genesis.
Yes.
So that'll be a rematch. And Sego, his character's gotten nerfed. Thunder's character's gotten nerfed. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But we're going to be moving into top 8, hopefully pretty quickly. Or we're going to get a game on here for you guys. But in the meantime, But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead. We're going to hit a short break. We will be right back, bringing you some great NASB action. Stay tuned.
welcome everyone to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl here at Heatwave. I'm very, very excited. My name is Pride.
I am Blackamar64, very excited. Top of this top 8 for Heatwave, bro. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So we have winners semis coming up to lead off top 6 here. We're gonna have Squibble versus Andruvi, I believe. These two have gone back quite a ways. They have quite the history at this point.
Absolutely.
At one point, both of them were the 2 best Lucy's in the world. And they really pushed the metagame of like the reactive tech chases, of getting the really strong double dare kills. Nickelodeon Brawl has changed a lot over time, and these two have changed their characters a lot. We're gonna be seeing Mikey versus Sandy here to start things off.
Yeah, most definitely. Andrew been, of course, one of the best to do it with Michelangelo so far, optimizing everything to a T. While Squibble, he's finally settled on a character, switching between mains a lot with Sandy. Definitely causing a big menace for sure with the jab pressure. It's been very good.
Yeah, and I think a lot of players who may have tried Nick Brawl during the early days, they may have remembered that Mikey was a really strong combo-based character back then. A lot of those infinites have been nerfed, but Andruvi has been one of the main forces in optimizing Mikey's existing tools, and his combo game now is extremely strong. Andruvi, one of the best at figuring out his very intricate flowcharts.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen Andrew lab for ages trying to get these combos right. You saw that first stock. He is very, very nice with them for sure.
Oh, just jabbing that block, forcing his way in.
That's what Sandy does, baby. She presses the A button in your face, and she presses it plenty of times. Gets the pressure. Mikey getting the second kill on Squibble.
And you know, Squibble's definitely been advantaged in this matchup lately, but we just saw Andruvi take out Pancake Mix in mostly the same matchup, doing a really good job adapting over the course of that set. So Andruvi's actually warmed up for Sandy right now.
That's very true. We did see that go to game 5. That was a crazy set, by the way. Andruvi, of course, very familiar with this matchup. Not only playing that earlier, but also practicing against Squibble plenty of times. So he definitely knows his character inside and out.
So Squibble dropping that lasso follow-up. Andruvi going to get the reversal.
Oh! You do not want to challenge that lasso, baby. Brings you in, you get sent to that blast zone, baby.
All right, we got footsies. We got footsies. They're moving back and forth. Oh, he finds his way in. He gets the jabs. Sandy jab is so scary. He sets up tech chases, sets up combos, sets up edge guards.
An aspect of this matchup you see constantly as Squibble trying to find his way in on Andruvi. Of course, Andruvi has big advantage in the range of the lasso. Definitely helps even the odds a bit for Squibble. You see him throwing out every now and then, threatening the range a bit.
And it should be noted that the lasso can be blocked. It certainly looks like a command grab, but it can be blocked. Oh, he makes it back.
You know, he gets the reversal. Squibble trying to make this comeback right now, but Andruvi's so clean with it. Trying to get the edge guard right here. Goes too deep.
Why did you do that?
The infamous Andruvi SD. It happens. He got to shake it off, continue. Oh, blocks the dash attack. It's looking bad. He's getting punched in the face.
Oh, forcing his way back on stage with that nair. I do like the way he uses the aerials as part of his recovery here.
It's definitely so smart, for sure. Definitely helps him remain safe on the way back in.
Oh, I love Squibble's patience here. He's not trying to be too aggressive about taking center stage, waiting for Andruvi to come toward him. Andruvi bites, he's going to get a punish.
You see Squibble getting lassos every time he jumps. Always jumping into these lassos, for sure. Gets a nair, does not quite get the KO off him. Leaving Squibble a lot of room to come back right now. Both same stock. Very dangerous situation for both players.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought Squibble was going to take the lead there. After being down 2 stocks to 4, this is such an even game at this point.
A big difference between Pancake Mix and Squibble. Squibble's very much more okay just throwing out these lassos, just testing patience a lot more than Pancake Mixes a lot of the time. We definitely see that in full effect right now. It's catching him off guard with a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a really strong way of calling out aerials, I think, especially if, you know, Mikey is trying to play that sort of, you know, wall of nairs-based gameplay from a distance. The lasso is going to outrange that, is going to beat that nair out. Can sometimes kill confirm. Oh, he finds the kill. He's actually in the lead now.
He is in the lead, but 163 on him. Andrew needs to get this stock as soon as possible and not let Squibble get too much away with this. Gets the forward throw nair, gets the kill. Last stock, first game already.
Oh my god, this is so stressful. This is so tense right now. Andrew being very careful, taking center stage, keeping Squibble in the corner, but not overextending. We find the dash attack. Is that going to be it?
Down air.
Oh, good air dash.
Yeah, great saving resource in the Squibble right there. The pressure of the jabs. You don't have that many options to get out of it. Very rough trap. A good DI from Andrew. We not get hit by that lasso. Staying alive to see another day.
Oh, he's dash dancing right outside of lasso range. He gets the hit. He gets the hit. What is he going to do?
Tries to get the jab. Squibble does not bite though. Blocks the dash attack. Oh, crucial tech.
It's so scary. I mean, the ledge trap is definitely advantage for Andruvi here, but if Squibble gets that one jab, he can force his way all the way across the stage.
Absolutely. Already seeing by getting jabby from corner to corner. Andruvi has Squibble in the corner right now. Jab.
No resources. He's done.
Andruvi squeaks by on that first game of top 8.
What a tight beginner to this set. I know Squibble's feeling a little bit under the weather going into this. And Druby coming off hot with the last set. We're going to have to see how game 2 goes. Squibble's turn to counterpick. Generally opts for pretty small stages, we tend to see. Where do you think he's going to go?
I can definitely see a jelly pick for sure. He definitely is very good at stage. Also, just Sandy is just a good character just forcing the issue stage offensive-wise. Mikey definitely likes to have a bit more room to sort of just like space these snares out and just run around a little bit, sort of dodge these Fist of Fury that Sandy be throwing out.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Jelly is interesting for Sandy because, you know, if you can get close enough, you're going to be just outpacing those snares. Like, Mikey's nair, a really big move, really punish, gets really big punishes off that move, but it's kind of slow to start off, you know. If you can jab him in the face before he gets it out, you can suffocate Mikey. At the same time, Sandy's last is going to take up like half. That's the stock!
Just as you were talking, bro, the DI out, you do not want to DI that snare out because that's what happens if you do.
That's Nasby, baby. That is Nasby in a nutshell.
Well, it's definitely. So, unfortunately, Andrew's starting off at a very, very early deficit right now.
Oh, my God. Squibble has him in the corner. Gets the dare. Keeps it going off the edge guard. Ooh!
Down strong. Gets the dare.
Oh, my God. They're both just fighting on stage, off stage, wherever you name it. Reversals this way and that.
That's how these two go, bro. It's so much back and forth between these two. But Squibble, big lead for him right now. Only at 50% of the first stock. That's what you like to see for Squibble right now.
Dude, Squibble has shaken off that first game entirely. Look how dominant he is right now.
That's the thing with both these players, actually. They're both so hard to shake. It's always crazy seeing them play each other. And Drew taking the first stock off Squibble right there with the edge guard.
Oh, getting that aerial lasso. Getting some damage off of it. Looking to get this edge guard. Oh, he keeps getting hit by that offstage nair coming back from the recovering Andruvi.
Yeah, it's so big. It's just so hard to miss for sure. Lasso misses the follow-up. That's so crucial. He's still alive, but gets a dash attack snare once again, taking that stock off of Andruvi.
This is basically the Squibble scam, just with Sandy instead.
Basically, for sure. That's the trap, bro. You jab, you die out, he has room to dash attack and snare. If you're a high enough percent, you'll just get Sam flying.
Really like Andruvi's follow-ups on the platform. You'll often see Andruvi go for, oh my God, wait, is this going to be the stock? Wait.
Not quite. Andruvi sneaks his way back, tries to get the up B, does not get it. Rogue strong up air connects.
Oh my God. They're just blocking each other's faces. And honestly, if they're blocking each other's faces, that's going to be good for Sandy here. Sandy got that really fast jab to put the pressure on.
Yeah, Sandy's block pressure is definitely second to none. The pizza interrupting the lasso right there. Let Andruvi see another day on this game.
Oh my God, how are you going to get off the platform?
As long as he's definitely struggling a little bit, Squibble has him locked disadvantage, definitely finds the way out. But unfortunately,
jab reset.
Yes, the jab lock up strong will take it. 1-1 scenario for Andruvi and Squibble. It's just like, it's always so crazy seeing these two play because, as said before, they're both so just unshakable. So they both, of course, know each other's play style. They played plenty of times tournaments before this. Last time I played, I think, was at EVO, the side tournament there, where they were playing in grand finals. Squibble took that over Andruvi at the time.
Yeah, I think it should be noted that Squibble is, I would say, currently considered our #1 player.
Yeah.
It's probably, and is going into this, I would say, is the community favorite to win this event. But
yeah,
you know, as anyone else in the community, he can bleed too, and there's so many talented players here today that could take him out.
Yeah, nowadays, bro, it's just like, things are just so close between these players, between like people like Squibble and Andruvi, Blazing Pasta. There's just so much, PugX even too, he's also here.
Yeah.
There's just so much close competition between these four, as well as just more people in the community that just, it always feels so close.
And we are going to the new final destination stage, Cemetery. The stages have changed quite a bit since pre-patch. You guys may have remembered Harmonic Convergence, a very long FD stage, but this is now the flat stage we play on.
Yes, it's a lot smaller, so a lot more room for a bit more chaos. Like Andruvi trying to get the edge guard off the side, does not get it, but gets a good amount of damage on Squibble.
Oh, Andruvi gets that grab, gets so many nairs off stage. Oh, Squibble with a nice lasso to recover.
Does not follow up on it, but follows up on the stage. He keeps tying those snares out. You do not want to do that.
So is that dash attack snare escapable on Andruvi's part?
I believe you have to DI the dash attack out like you did right there.
Ah, okay.
If you DI the snare out, you just get obliterated.
Oh my, oh, he dodges it. He dodges the snare.
It's like definitely a messed up trap for sure.
Yeah, Nasby's got a few of those. That's the spirit of it, though. That's the spirit of it.
Definitely. Okay, down air, up and strong. Definitely not quite over for him. Andrew, shout out to the carry tag on Andrew, by the way. Members of the Nasby community know what's up.
That's so funny, dude.
Oh, reversal. You got to respect that lasso coming back, bro, because she can reverse the situation so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, when Squibble lands that lasso, you know, Andruvi's literally carried.
Carried away, for sure. That is terrible pride.
That's what I'm here for.
I don't know why you're here after that, but I do know that Squibble was getting the snare off the side. Last stock scenario for Andrewy once again. Typically, Andrewy loves these flat stages to get the combos going, but Squibble's neutral has been challenging so hard, so it's hard for him to get these confirms.
It is interesting that Squibble is opting to play so defensively against the pizza. It's pretty good for controlling space. It looks like Andrewy's looking to punish like either a grab on the projectile or a snare against the projectile. So good on Squibble, playing a little more passively against that. Lots of anti-projectile mechanics in this game, but
it's definitely stage spike. Those stage spikes are very rough, for sure, as you can tell right there.
Oh my god. Oh, he gets the last one to jab. What's he gonna get off of it?
Good day on the jab, stays alive. Up though, we got loops. No Fruit Loops, no Apple Jacks, the loops of the Mikey.
Love to see those pillars. Squibble getting the jabs pretty quickly off the recovery there. Honestly, one of the best wake-up options in the game.
Good call out on that jump from ledge from Andrewy. Dash tag strong there, taking that stock. It's very much doable for Andrewy still, but great parry from Squibble.
Honestly, Mikey could get this off a single opening. Oh, wait, don't screw it up!
So deep. Oh, and he got last on his way back. He got punished for it, Pride.
And with that, Squibble is now one game away from taking the set. Dude, this is insanely tight. This is insanely tight right now. If Andrewy hadn't overextended on the edge guard right there, that could have been an entirely different game, to be honest.
That's what we see sometimes, man. Andrewy's definitely prone a bit more to those sort of overextended situations than Squibble is for sure. And Squibble is just so good at sniffing those out. We see that full display right there. But honestly, though, if Andrewy gets another opening on Squibble, we already seen the combo game from Andrewy. He is the combo king, the optimization god with this character.
Absolutely. I do think that that is one of the strengths I associate most with Squibble, his ability to mix up appropriately between the approach and sitting back. I think a lot of players, they tend to err in one direction or another. It's very hard to strike that balance correctly, You see the players who are best at finding those approaches, they maybe overextend a bit more. The players who are a bit reserved, maybe they don't take all the punches that good. Squibble is very good at picking his spots.
Yeah, it's always been something he's consistently been pretty good at for sure. Before, he was definitely a bit rough at just closing things out sometimes, but he's gotten way better over time as he's won plenty of tournaments in lead up to this heat wave right here.
Yeah. One interesting thing about these two players is, I think a lot of the players in the NASB scene, they've taken breaks, they come back, they take breaks, come back. These two have pretty much been constant from the very start.
Yeah, I definitely know these two are some of the biggest grinders in this game historically, so it definitely is fitting to see them play at so many of these brackets, including this one.
Looks like Andrewy's opting to go back to Cemetery here. I'm a little bit surprised because, Squibble was getting really strong confirms off those dash attacks.
Yeah, I think it's Andrewy to believe in his combo game and not like any platforms to interrupt that. Oh, down B. Oh, gets back.
Oh my god. Whew. Oh, he recovers ish. Oh no.
That was getting so scary right there. Somehow, against all odds, Andrewy comes back and starts pressuring Squibble back on the stage.
Okay, good spacing from Andrewy. Gets the nair and not getting much off of it, but we're getting the edge here.
Oh, not quite. Gets reversal. No jump. He got caught without the jump.
Squibble will very happily take that, sitting at over 100%. He's just got to stay alive, tack on some damage here, get that extra credit.
Definitely very unfortunate, but the nair should be enough to take the KO just barely.
Andrewy maintaining his composure very well here. Oh, goes it a little too far with that nair, but Squibble with the turnaround. Oh my god!
He narrowly dodges that dare right there. Such a scary situation. Squibble just managed to dodge just barely. Now he's suddenly so comfortably in this lead as he gets the dash attack into the snare, taking that stop off of Andrewy.
This is such a scary spot for Andrewy right here. Squibble's finding all the openings he needs. Oh god, oh god.
Oh, that's looking so scary. Squibble with the lead, bro. Squibble is just one of the scariest to do it, bro. The ledge trapping from him, as you said earlier, is crazy!
Oh, but Andrewy lived it! Oh, and he dodged the second one somehow! Oh, the teeter is gonna be the end, though? Not quite!
Not quite! But the air lasso's looking like a scorpion. Get over here!
Oh, actually connects with the recovery move.
Get over here, gets him with the up strong. And Squibble, one game away from moving on to winners finals.
Dude, is he even gonna take percent?
You might not.
Andrewy, what are you gonna do?
Snare, misses the tech chase, snared, staying alive, but for how much longer we'll have to see. Gets in this lasso's blind spot, doesn't get much advantage off that throw. Dash attacks, up strong.
Oh my god.
That was a clean DI mix up. You see that go for up strong instead of the 4 strong right there. That was so smart. Squibble takes it 3-1 over Andrewy to start off his top 8.
Good. He's so damn good, and he looks so confident that entire set. Like, he didn't drop his composure once, even after dropping that first game.
Literally, it's like sometimes he just really just seems unshakable too.
Yeah.
It's like crazy because like
Yeah.
I'm a training partner of Andrewy, so I know him to be that. So seeing someone shake that, bro, is just like, that's crazy to me. It's just so crazy to me.
Squibble is a player who, I think compared to a lot of players in our community, is very good at figuring out his game plan and really honing in on it. And if he
Yes.
feels comfortable in game plan and his game plan doesn't get shaken, he executes very properly always.
Yeah, I think you mentioned a bit before, though, the flow charts are just always so effective. He's just so good at just feeling a flow chart and just going for a win condition. It's a better way to put it, I feel like.
Yeah,
Because like he's definitely one of the best when it comes to just sort of playing around his win conditions.
absolutely. I think he doesn't get distracted in neutral. Like he very much focuses
Yes.
on, I got to play safe looking for this specific kind of opening. And then he gets that opening. And he's very good at it.
Looking at the stage, I think we have the other side of winner semis coming up. PugX versus Sego, though.
Ooh, Sego, of course, one of the best rivals players in the room as well. Probably the only player in this room that has a shot of doing extremely well in both these events.
Oh, yeah, dude. Just like he's a top player in Rivals, he's also been consistently amazing in this game. Switching between Zim and Jenny generally. I know he's been messing around with the Helga a little bit lately, but no matter what character he plays, he's always just so good. It's just the fundamentals that just kind of shine through whenever he plays, I feel like.
Absolutely. I think his plan is to go all Helga today. Is that right? That's what I heard.
He wanted to. He is not stuck to that, though.
He's not stuck to
He's
that,
not
okay.
stuck to that.
Okay, that's understandable. I feel like people have like this idea in their head of, oh, I'm gonna have fun playing the secondary, and then they actually get in the zone,
Oh, yeah.
and they want to win. Once they're in that zone, like it's completely different, right?
Exactly. I think it's kind of a situation like that before. Because he's just so experienced with the Zim and Jenny. Because granted, he does doubt those characters sometimes, but he's just so good with them, dude.
Definitely. And the Rivals players watching know that Sego is a master of multiple characters in Rivals as well.
Yeah.
Also a workshop master in Rivals as well. So he has just insane platform fighter fundamentals. He's insane at picking up a lot of different characters. He's shown that in Nick Brawl. And I don't think him and PugX have played recently. I can't think of a recent match between them, so this should be pretty new.
Yeah, I definitely think it has been a while. I definitely really want to see the result of it for sure. PugX hitting random, he's just messing with us. He's not picking random. He's going to Nigel Thornberry, we all know him for. PugX, of course, being one of the most aggressive players of the combo game for sure.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup because I think Jenny's sort of claim to fame in this game is that her recovery is just insanely strong. She can rinse and repeat like a really long distance recovery while being heavy. But Nigel has some of the best direct kill confirms in the game.
Yeah.
And might just be able to override that strength of Jenny's entirely. We'll have to see.
Yeah, you see the up air that PugX going for right now. I think this is butter check, though. But you see the up air he's going for. That up air can lead to just plenty of just amazing confirms for sure. The up airs to the snaps are always good if you read the DI. Get the reads off on him. He's always so good at getting those. He's one of the most explosive players in the game. I think is the best way to put it.
Absolutely. You know, I think after watching the last set, one thing some of our viewers who may have played Nasby in the past might want to know is that momentum canceling is much lesser than it used to be, and
Yeah.
hit stun is much higher than it used to be. I think if we had seen, you know, that Squibble and Druby set, like, you know, maybe 10 months ago, we would have been seeing like a lot more like, you know, just immediate momentum cancels against a lot of those snares, for example. But now with the increased hit stun and with momentum canceling being so much weaker, just the straight up kill moves kill much more consistently. And the punish game
Yeah.
you get off of these openings can be a lot more consistent, a lot less volatile.
Yeah, it's a lot more consistent indeed. It definitely just leads just to more just freedom to edge guard too. So that's something I definitely am a big fan of for sure. Before he kind of snap back to the stage, now you gotta like saving resources is much more important now. I feel like, and that kind of just goes to show as you watch.
Yeah, absolutely. It sometimes felt a little too possible to just rinse and repeat those momentum cancels of the past. And now you can really like whittle them down bit by bit until they have nothing left to go for.
Yeah, we see it like time and time again in these top level sets. That's just like it's slowly exhausting though. It's just always such a crucial part. Maybe less so with PugX because he's always someone to just like he prefers to just try to go for the kill when he can. He gets up airs with the snaps all the time. We see him.
Yeah, it's nice to see PugX back in full force. I feel like for a little bit there his mental was shook a bit.
Yeah.
And he was like kind of losing to some of the players he had been winning consistently again, but he's pretty much back on top at this point, man. He's second seed here in this bracket. I think it's well earned.
Yeah, most definitely. I've been talking to him too. He definitely feels confident in his ability to potentially take it, but you have to get through Sego first in his winner semis match.
Sego playing very carefully, using these missiles, very similar to an Eliana missile.
Yeah, just like Eliana, you can definitely have direct control over it. So it definitely makes sense how he plays this character.
Yeah. Oh, look at these tilts. Go get it in strong. Oh, he landed that?
Strong there, have the hitbox coming back, but PugX barely living. Great DI.
Oh, gets the gigantic grab.
I love how Sego uses that missile, by the way, to just help exhaust their resources like we were talking about earlier. You kind of force the jump on that situation.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can kind of babysit them off stage without actually going off stage yourself.
Yeah.
Very unique to Jenny.
Okay, big teeter right there, gets a dash attack snap. PugX taking the first stock of the set.
Ooh, getting a little happy with the strongs there, putting himself in a punishable position. PugX not going to capitalize too much, but does tack on a little bit of percent.
Yeah, any extra credit right here is good, especially how heavy Jenny is for sure. This kind of weakness Jenny's showing a bit. Oh my God.
Shit.
I was going to say, too, it's a bit of weakness. Jenny's showing a bit. If she doesn't get the early kills, she kind of like can struggle to kill sometimes. The strong dash in there is, of course, really powerful. With a higher percentage, she kind of goes to go for like a lot of read situations. Granted, Sego's very good at, but it's not the most reliable thing.
And look at that recovery from under the stage. That's something very unique to Jenny. She can recover to either side there. Really difficult to recover both.
Oh, that strong down almost hit him. Oh, gets an air movement, gets an air up strong. Stacking so much damage onto Sego. Oh, what's the snap?
Sego gonna pick it up with that snare. Doesn't quite get the kill. Oh, he puts himself in sup air range.
Oh, that was super brave for sure. No, misses the snap, but the down strong stays alive.
That missile not getting the teeter there. Not really having a lot of block pushback.
Yeah, I believe he yellow blocked that too. It got help survive him as well. Oh, challenge the jab. Now we got one for him. PugX sneaking away.
Oh, that missed? No way. No way. I'm calling Z-axis. No Z-axis in this game, guys.
Definitely not. That's funny, though. PugX squeaking by. A lot of spaghetti coming out there, but PugX finding the other side of it. Up airing Sego on the next stop.
Oh my God, these up airs are crazy.
That's what Nigel does, bro. Up air, stacks it up. Dash attack snap, good read on the tech.
And this is a very solid lead for PugX at this point. 3 stocks to 1. Even if he drops this, it's going to be pretty scary for Sego here. He's only like 2 strong up air into rest strikes to take this game.
Definitely. That's a good thing to say. Snap is definitely the equivalent of rest we see in these games. Oh, that was cool. Forward throw snare not killing. Has some pressure to the ledge though. Long grab, tether.
Yeah, that grab is pretty crazy. I think when you're used to playing against so many other matchups, spacing around Jenny's grab is a bit different. You got to be pretty careful about how you play against her block.
Definitely. We're all trying to take it. Sego definitely needs to find his kills at a much earlier percent so he wants to, have the shot at winning the step.
Oh. Misses on the platform. Sego going to pick it up a little bit. Sego's going to stay really composed right now. Can't really take a single opening, and there's the single opening.
He said that right there. Fourth though, sub air, of course, DI in that fourth though. Lets you follow up after getting that kill right there. PugX looking very, very strong in that game 1.
It should be noted that forward throw sub air is sort of a universal thing in NASB. Almost every character in the game has a 50-50 off that forward throw, whether they do it forward or backward. So everyone kind of has a way of dealing with arthritis a bit. And here's the Helga coming out.
Oh, interesting to see. So, of course, I'm very happy to see Helga. Of course, being a Helga player.
Helga, man. I love Helga.
Yeah, she's very different this patch. Yeah, she's very different this patch. Being very, very combo focused this patch actually. And Sego's very comfortable with that playstyle.
Yeah, you've been one of the most static Helga mains. Can you talk a little bit about the differences between old Helga and new Helga?
Yeah, generally, as I said before, before she was a lot more reliant on tech chase to build up damage. Now she can kind of just juggle you, get these combos off of Nair's up airs. So definitely, it's a lot more consistent with down tilts and Nair's especially. But that almost killed. That was scary.
I thought that was death. Oh, gets a slingshot. Has Nigel off stage. Nigel's recovery is surprisingly good because the up B does snap to ledge. It's kind of hard to contest up Bs that directly snap to ledge in this game, I think.
Definitely is for sure. Now it's definitely a little hard to contest, especially since he can rob you off the bottom with it too. But good punish on that block with snap.
Rest out of shield, that's a classic.
This is sort of aspect because like as good as Sego is, the Helga from him is still very new. He kind of just picked her up this patch.
Yeah, was he not playing Helga much in previous patches at all?
No,
No?
not really.
Okay.
But he has been enjoying her recently. Hopefully it works out. Right now it's a little rough too. An aspect to keep in mind, I know Pug definitely experiences this matchup playing me a lot, honestly.
Yeah, I know a lot of the community is a lot more bullish on Helga this time around. Like, I've seen a lot of tier lists putting her top 5, for example.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see it for sure. She's very good at this match. Her combo game is just deadly. Of course, you need a lot of checkmate scenarios. You have to either DI out the Nair and you get killed or DI in the Nair and get comboed.
And honestly, to say her neutral is pretty strong as well. She has a projectile-based pressure. It's a pretty fast projectile. Plus that down tilt can pressure quite the distance. Oh, jeez.
Doesn't charge the up B. That's crucial. Unfortunate SD for Sego, and suddenly a very bad position for him. Ooh! Love to see how slingshot confirms, getting the slingshot air out strong.
Oh, nice block there. That down tilt very unsafe on block. Sego going to take advantage.
Definitely. Yeah, Sego's still comfortable, though. Being pretty patient, not really being too aggressive on Helga. Because that's definitely what Helga wants you to do. Get into those nairs, get hit by them, and get hit by the counters, too. Ooh!
Oh, wow. Great
Reese
positioning.
air dash up. That was sick for Pug. Pug is playing crazy right now, bro.
Dude, Pug's mental is definitely very sound right now. I think he's feeling very comfortable. This game is going to be interesting. Oh, Sego is thinking about Zim here. I know the Zims have been a little bit bearish on Zim lately, but Tusku's been putting in work. Even Sego's been putting in work. We'll have to see how the Zim works. Zim, probably one of the most zoners of this game.
Most definitely. He has two very big projectiles that are very annoying to deal with Gnome and Gur being very good. Of course, Sego, of course, being the best Zim in general to do it. Combo breaker winner, to remind you. He's definitely craved this character, so I'm definitely excited to see it come out. Like you said, though, a lot of Zims are down on this character, so I can definitely see it being a factor, but gotta go back to old reliable sometimes, baby.
Yeah. This stage is a very interesting pick because, I mean, Zims like the stage a lot because the ledge traps are really strong between all their projectiles. Plus, they can just control spaces that they can force jumps really easily that are unsafe. But, you know, Nigel, I mean, PugX in specific loves this stage. PugX is very happy to be counterpicked here by most players. His combos are just so strong. He gets those flicks so easily. Sego's going to have to be very, very careful.
Definitely. He's like, the explosiveness comes tenfold on here for PugX for sure. And as a light character like Zim, you do not like that, typically. Ooh, get in the snare. Not quite killing, though.
It does seem like Zim's lightweight is kind of helping Sego out a little bit, escape the combos, though. Oh, my God, no conversion off the RPS.
Oh, yeah. Save his life right there, for sure.
Oh.
Good catch on that sub air. PugX taking the first out, get a little bit extra credit on Sego.
Okay, this should be the ledge trap.
Yeah, DI'd it out. If he died in, it would have got hit by a strong, down strong, so dead either way situation.
Yeah, that definitely seems like checkmate. You're going to get a lot more checkmate situations on this stage in particular as well.
Most definitely. Having no problems, definitely do that in the ledge traps for sure. PugX building some damage. You say you can't really get the finishers too consistently, but it does put on so much damage that it makes it scary for Zim to do anything.
Yeah, any kind of raw strong once you get that percent on, that's going to be... Oh, actually, that raw snare is not as strong as I was expecting.
Yes.
But still very, very scary for Zim. Oh, and those raw sub airs, PugX is placing them perfectly.
Almost definitely went for the nair. Catching the mash in too is looking so good for PugX right now, bro.
Like, who needs an actual confirmer when you just know exactly when your opponent's going to be? PugX has the read right now.
Yeah, Kid is so smart, bro. Being only 14, mind you, being one of the best to do it in this game.
Ooh. Sego clawing his way back right now, bringing this to 2 stocks apiece, getting this percent on.
Oh, smart RPS!
Deflected.
Pug about a 3-0 Sego?
It might be. It might be.
I believe he was a third seed this Nick Bragg, if I remember correctly, too. That's crazy.
And winner of this will go on to fight Squibble in winners finals, which is going to be a heck of a set.
Very much so. I would love to see either of them right now, but Sego needs to put in a lot of work if he wants to come back from this situation.
Oh, that dare comes in so fast, blocking the edge guard attempt.
Great tech from Sego, but parry. It's looking like it might be over soon if Pug gets this edge guard. Snap, that's it! Pug, 3-0!
PugX.
3-0 over Sego.
Well played. Well played indeed.
Whew, crazy stuff right there, bro. It's crazy to seeing someone like Pug just sort of dismantle Sego as we've seen in that game.
Yeah, honestly, Sego, one of the best to ever touch the sticks in NASB, like over the course of NASB's history, has won so many of our online tournaments. And has wins on, I think, almost everyone in the community, to be honest.
Yeah.
But PugX is looking so dominant right now. We might be getting winners finals right away. I don't know if losers quarters is ready yet. But Squibble versus PugX will be winners finals. That will be an insane set. Sandy versus Nigel.
Yeah.
Jazz versus up airs.
Jazz versus up airs for sure, yeah. We're definitely still catching up on losers. Right now, I think losers round 4. We have Pancake Mix and Tusku playing, and Thunders and Tafar playing.
Ooh, both of those are banger matchups. That's too bad they'll be off stream, but this winners finals is going to be pretty crazy.
That's the issue with these Nazi turns, bro. We have too many good people. It's just, I want to watch all these matches, but I can't.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate.
NASB is definitely it's definitely a community at this point where everyone who's like active in the game is very high level. So you want to see almost every match, to be honest. There's also so much character diversity right now.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It's pretty crazy.
Like right now, we've already seen Mikey, Sandy, Nigel, Zim. Well, 3 characters with Sego already,
3
right?
characters with Sego, yeah.
Yeah, in general though, this patch is definitely very balanced, right? It's definitely A lot of characters, I think, can do it for sure. Even characters like Patrick, we saw Leo playing earlier. Patrick's still a character that people are down on, but it's definitely still very viable.
Don't let Leo hear you say that.
We're gonna have Sego play next. His opponents, we're doing top 6 losers.
Okay.
We have to do top 6, not top 8.
Okay.
Sego's gonna come back up on stream very soon.
Okay.
It's almost over.
Are you sure you don't just want to do winners finals right away?
We can if we want to.
It's gonna be faster.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about time.
All right, let's go.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, like let's say we are going to get to winners finals right now. Squibble Pug, no time to rest for Pug as he gets right back to stream coming up soon.
Yeah. No, this is the grind for sure. This is the grind for sure. I do feel that it's not just a matter of Nick being balanced at this point. It's varied. Like when the game first came out, I do think people underestimated the amount of variety, but there was a lot more sameness in the punish games, for
Yeah, most
example.
definitely.
There was a lot more just, I'm going to get in there, I'm going to nair 5 times, then I'm going to dare you twice.
Right.
But now, like, the punish games are diverse, the neutral games are diverse, the playstyles are diverse.
Yeah.
Nick Brawl's in a really great state right now.
Yeah, I always love to say that they did a good job of making the game feel like a high-level game, a high-power level game, rather, not based on universal options like it used to be, but on the strengths of other the characters' kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game where like every character has some crazy BS, honestly.
Yeah,
honestly,
absolutely.
yeah. We've seen stuff like Nigel Ampere, Sandy Lasso, Mikey Nair.
They're all their own flavors of BS, which is really nice.
Exactly. That's like why I think this game has such a unique flavor to it, honestly. It's just like all characters just feel insanely powerful and insanely powerful stuff.
And despite all the nerfs, like, this game has really kept the speed it's always had. Like,
Yeah.
just the lack of jump squat, the really fluid air dash system, like, you combine those with the more balanced character designs right now, you got a great game, honestly. You got a great game right now.
Yeah, it's definitely amazing right now for sure. This is honestly my favorite game of all time still. Definitely has remained true for a while, honestly. Such a crazy, unique appeal to it, honestly. Right now, it definitely looks like we're getting set up to get Squibble versus Pug in this winners finals.
Yeah, looks like they're setting up right now. Yeah, I do definitely love what all the different platform fighters really bring to the table. Like, Rivals and Nasby both just have such unique properties that they bring to the platform fighter genre, and I don't know. I think the whole genre is just something to celebrate, man. Like, every game's bringing something special.
Most definitely. That's why I love these tournaments like Heatwave, bringing attention to the smaller sort of platform fighters in the scene. Shout out Ozzy either. Shout out Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Even other ones we saw during the wheel. All the great stuff, honestly.
Dude, I wish I got Slap City on the wheel, man. I really wanted to get Slap City. I can actually play that game. I got Skullgirls, man.
Skullgirls is dope, though. You definitely should play it.
I'm sure it's dope if I played it more than 0 times. I got camped by Peacock. He just shot me like 30 times, and it chip damaged me.
That happens. We're getting right into it. Starting Game 1, Jellyfish Field's a hand warmer. I feel it.
All right. Always got to keep your hands warm. Very important.
I feel it. I feel it.
Got to get your Johns out of the way.
It was definitely. God, Nigel is so ugly. I'm sorry.
Nigel is beautiful,
Bro,
man.
see this motherfucker just crouch in front of you. That's scary.
You got to stop body shaming on the mic.
I don't know. That boy got schnoz on him. You know what I'm saying?
That's his beauty. It's stored in his schnoz.
That's a lot of beauty. It's too much for the eye to comprehend, bro. That's too much.
Oh, he got the glitch.
Let's go.
Flying Nigel, baby.
It's funnier to just leave it be and not explain it, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's flying free like a bird for sure.
Plus, the bigger a character's schnoz, the funnier it is when Sandy jabs them. In my opinion.
Actually just punching the hell out of their nose,
Yeah.
bro.
Punch him in the nose. Crazy movement by PugX right now. Yeah, that dare is a dive kick, which is pretty interesting as an additional option to the air dash down aerials. Means you can cover some additional horizontal distance.
Yeah, it's definitely a big option for sure.
This is so funny, dude.
Just not just a funny character to watch, I swear.
All right, Squibble warming up his audio Jones.
Like, audio drones are important, bro. I feel it.
Yeah,
Got to zone
definitely.
in, keep tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Like, people generally react faster to audio cues than visual cues.
Yeah, that's
So
actually true.
if your audio's not on point, like, it can really screw you over. It's really surprising to me that some players will just play entirely without audio and still be, like, top players. When like, they're just not going to be able to react to some things as fast, but, I mean, there's just so many ways to play the game, I guess.
Oh, yeah, bro. You can build different. You can be built different. That's fine.
Yeah. Wait, is Squibble plugged into the NASB setup right now, or is he listening to his own music?
I think the Nick setup, looking at it.
Okay.
Probably anyway. I know you like hear the game audio and stuff like that. I know Pug is more of a play music kind of guy for sure though.
Yeah. I love the way I love Nigel's like arms in his idle position. That's his fight stance.
Yeah, bro.
He's
ready
geared
to
up to punch someone. Does he even have any punch moves? He's got the orangutan punch, I guess.
literally just that, I think.
Yeah, he's winding up his fist to whack people with his nose. It's crazy.
Why not fist present nature with a jab right there?
True. True.
Honestly, man.
Oh,
Love it.
he's warming up the fist for the flick. There we go. There we go. He's got to
Ooh,
warm
that's
up that
even more
flick.
important for sure.
Yeah.
So what do you think will happen going into this match right here?
Oh my God, this is so hard to predict because both these players have insanely strong win conditions. And I think a big part of their strengths over other players is how consistently they can find them. So for them to match head to head, I'm expecting something very volatile. I'm expecting that after the first game especially, there's gonna be a lot of dash dancing, a lot of blocking, because neither of them is gonna want to take a single opening. We're gonna see a lot of really safe neutral play to really expose the punishes. I don't know who's gonna take it. That's sort of how I see the dynamic going. What do you think?
Yeah, most definitely too. And I definitely see they're both very good weights to combo each other, funny enough, honestly. So it's definitely a one hit could definitely spell certain death for you kind of thing going on right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think both of them have pretty strong recovery. So if they set up edge guard positions, I think both of them will be relatively okay. I mean, either of them can definitely like get a lot of mileage off a read. But they have pretty solid recoveries overall. But like if they can get those direct confirms, if Squibble can get the Squibble scan, if Nigel can get those direct combos into Flick, I think that's really primarily what's going to determine who's going to take the set, who can hit those more consistently.
Yeah, most definitely be a big determining factor for sure coming into this game. I'll have to see how it goes though. We're getting to game. I didn't see the stage he picked though.
Nigel's neutral seems pretty well equipped to deal with Sandy's.
Yeah.
Because Sandy wants to play very horizontally, whether it's either ground-based or air-based, she wants to play pretty horizontally. Nigel has some very strong vertical movement options.
Yeah,
so.
most definitely. He's also great as anti-airing too, so Squibble has to take this guy's
What
very
the-
rough.
Oh!
Ooh, worms that situation. That's another factor too. Squibble will have to be on point of those punches or else
That's true. Is the Squibble scam not true with the Worm play?
I'm not entirely sure on that, but it could be possible. Either way, though, Pug is definitely getting a lot of damage put on by Squibble, but as we say that, up air snap,
Oh
that's just a
my
KO of one
Lord.
opening, Pride.
That is really scary for Squibble right now. Squibble's going to have to think about both PugX's crazy up air swings.
Oh my God,
Oh,
he's
he
getting
dares up.
laddered.
But Squibble's got to think about how he's going to deal with the Worm now. The Worm being Nigel's neutral special, basically iframes the move.
Yeah, it's basically air dodge in the game with no air dodge. It's very powerful.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God,
Ooh.
gets the fair, looking for this up air. Oh, but Squibble gets it instead. Good aerial lasso, still a high percent. He's got to be careful. Oh, not
just-
careful enough.
Just do it, bro. Dash that snap right down. I respect that. All right now, though. as
Okay.
we say all the time, bro, you do not want to be above Nigel. And Squibble spent a lot of time above Nigel. And you see what it leads to, Pride. You see what it leads to.
And we saw the neutral game leading up to that. They were both just dash dancing and blocking, but PugX able to find that first opening. Oh my God, we got the snare off stage. PugX living. Squibble really needs this. Okay, he finds the stock. He finds it.
Yeah, Squibble not out of it. No, PugX not in the woods right yet, though. Squibble, of course, being very close to himself, so definitely watch out, bro. You do not want to give him an opening.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a little surprised they wanted to go to Erkin because Squibble trying to kill more horizontally. PugX trying to kill more vertically. This platform layout, these boundaries, going to be more helpful for Nigel here, I think.
Yeah,
We're seeing a lot of these snares just fail to kill.
Yeah, I'd really like to see the sort of how the bands went for this, because it's a little strange that we ended up here, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess PugX probably struck Jelly just because we know Squibble likes it so much, but
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, a stage like this, yeah, I mean, maybe Squibble just felt a bit confident doing any stage, and right now it's a little rough, but oh no, though, this lasso.
yeah, wait, this is a real comeback. This is a real comeback right here.
Well, we always say for a reason about Squibble, that man unshakable.
I'm so scared about this Footsies gameplay because both of them want dash attacks. Oh my God, oh, he makes it back. Scorp?
He let go of the ledge. If he held on to that ledge, that would have been game.
Oh my God, he's gonna get the confirm.
Down there. That's
No
the first time I went for down there in this match, too, after that. Keep in mind.
Yeah, not able to get a second one there. Those double dares much harder now than they used to be. Oh, is that the kill?
Oh, it is. I'm so shocked that killed too, bro.
Reverse
Oh my God.
3-stock, baby. God dang.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's wow. I was about to say running it back. No, not running it back. Yeah, As we saying, bro, Squibble, bro, the mental on this man, damn near unshakable.
That's the Squibble composure. Absolutely.
Yeah,
And we've seen him pull it off so many times at this point. Like, we never see this man tilt.
yeah, it's incredibly rare to see this man show any emotion that sticks whatsoever, bro. And bro is definitely a killer.
Puck just got to think a little bit about how he's going to adapt here. He was like looking on fire for most of that game, to be honest. But Squibble caught onto something there. Puck just got to adapt.
He definitely was very much on fire for sure, though. Puck just kind of kept the momentum to the end of it. Kind of slowed down a bit near the end of that game. And that last stock that Squibble was on.
Interesting stage pick. I do know Nigel said to like Rooftop a lot. But I imagine Sandy's aerial lasso is going to be very strong against this platform.
Yeah. I can definitely see that for sure. I think overall, better Nigel-wise, but yeah, like you said, you definitely got to be careful with that lasso.
It does seem overall, a big thing that's changed is Squibble is just landing a lot more of these lassos. I wonder if we're just going to see more block-based play from Nigel to deal with it.
Yeah, sometimes you do have to slow down the game against Sandy, right? Because when she gets in, it can be very rough. Plus, if you want to play like more offensive foot there, she has that lasso to deal with you too. So just standing and shielding a lot is a good answer sometimes. Or just dash dancing outside of, the lasso range.
Yeah, Sandy pretty much just has to run up grab to deal with it, which, I mean, she's pretty fast, but it's still a risky thing to do, and PugX's going to take that first dog. Looking good. Oh, misses the tech. You never want to miss a tech.
That's the nature of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, bro. You miss a tech, you're liable to die sometimes. Oh, missed up there. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, it should be noted that techs are a little bit harder to hit in this game than some. I mean, it's the same windows overall, but moves in general tend to knock you to the floor faster than in some other games. So that tech can be a difficult reaction sometimes.
Yeah, even whether online or offline, that would be pretty difficult for sure. Tech traps are very good in this game for that reason.
Oh, good ledge trap, keeping it going. Doesn't send at a great angle though, setting really high up.
Yeah, I like the more blocks off of Pug, but I don't like that snap missing. That's so unfortunate. Worms out though.
Oh, I don't know how to feel about these Scorps. They're not really setting up for anything.
Yeah, this patch they send down very slowly. Not really getting as powerful a spike as it used to.
Oh my god,
Clutch
that was
check.
a little weird. PugX trying to put on the pressure on the platform. Squibble getting out, just getting the kill straight up. 3 stocks to 2.
Very good stuff for sure. I know PugX is a little bit slowing down a little bit. Definitely just continue doing that. Get the stock out quickly though, honestly.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, you want to be able to react to that uppy and stuff it out, but if you're not spaced properly, you're just going to get eaten. You're just going to be hit by it.
yeah. Wake up snap. I was probably haven't seen that a bit more. Kind of keeps Squibble honest in the jab pressure.
Oh, we got up airs, we got flicks. And just like that, PugX in the lead.
Bro, that was so low percent.
Yeah, Rooftop got kind of a low ceiling for that platform, eh?
Yeah, most definitely. We saw it come into play right there.
Oh, but PugX actually surviving that one. Oh, grabs the wrong direction. He's going to die for it.
Yeah, good stuff. Getting to confirm. Last stock, base even percent right now. Squibble getting the jabs though, boxing them.
Oh, getting over the lasso, getting the upper string started.
Oh,
Gets on the
no.
platform.
Oh,
He's going to get the flick. Oh, he's living.
He's live. Great DI for Squibble coming out, surviving that.
Oh, PugX staying kind of safe. Just camping that corner. Oh, gets the block. Oh, not able to get the sup air, though.
Not quite. Still an advantage though. Strong dares him. A lot of percent on Squibble. Very dangerous, but also you do not want to get jabbed. You don't want to give him an opening. Text it though. Gets out of the situation.
You can't be making these bad reads when they have shield available, man.
Definitely.
Why the Scorpion? What are you
He could've
doing?
snapped. I think he didn't want to risk it missing, but it comes out to bite him in the back. You see, PugX is kind of snapping a little bit on that table right there. Definitely knows that he regrets that decision.
Yeah, but he also knows that he has what it takes to make this reverse today right now because he got very close both games. He
Yeah.
just has to play a tiny bit better. Every
absolutely.
mistake, every single mistake matters so much in this game.
Yes, most definitely. Squibble is someone you do not want to let, take an inch because he will take not just 1 mile, bro, several miles for sure. And he's done a good job with just, slowing down the pace of it, making Squibble work a bit harder for his openings, but it's just not quite enough. Needs to steal these last stocks a bit more efficiently. We saw right there was another example of that too, where he choked that last kill right there. He was going for the Starbeat sting instead of like a snap or a sub air or something like that, which just would have killed outright.
Yeah, I mean, that's when it's the difference between you killing and you dying, that's a 2-stock swing on last stock.
Yeah.
You got to be
most
really,
definitely.
really careful.
And now it's a situation where Squibble is up 2-0 on PugX. That's scary.
I think Nasby is very much a game of really punishing hard off of unforced errors. Like, you have to really be making your opponent work for every single thing they do. Because there's so many got him GG's moments, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. You definitely want to set him up in that sort of checkmate scenario. And definitely kill off it every time you get it as well.
Oh my god, the teabag!
Oh my god.
Let's go! Oh my god.
Man.
Squibble with amazingly safe pressure.
Yeah, bro is on fire right now, though. It's so scary to try to challenge jab, too, because there are gaps, but, like, she can just not jab, mash jab again, and just suddenly is sort of safe.
Dude, why is Pug going for these scorpions? I like that he went over the lasso to get the hit, but why the scorpion? He's not getting anything off of it. He's not even getting position off of it.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see why. Down there barely missing.
Good sweet spot to the ledge. Nice spacing. That's hard to hit. Oh, that's the teeter, but it's not enough. There's just not enough stun there.
Jabs, though. Lasso.
It's a little risky, but I guess not risky enough. Oh my god, they're just going crazy off stage. Squibble making it back safely enough.
Yeah, going crazy back off stage, but at the same time, though, Pug's taking so much damage on these trades. He cannot afford to do that. Misses the down B, too. That's so unfortunate.
That flick should be something real as a reaction to the wake up, but he's just missing it ever so slightly. Getting it there, it's 3 stocks to 2 in Squibble's favor. He's got to get the kill here. He's got to get the kill here.
He needs to, but Squibble, nonetheless, staying composed, saving the resources, getting out of that situation.
I'm really liking these aerials into block here.
Snap. Great DI of Squibble coming out, not getting robbed by it. Strong down air. Oh, does use the second one. Great mix up of Squibble in the recovery.
These fares, nice pressure on the platform, not able to really parry those appropriately. Oh, but gets the parry there. Not able to get a lot off of it. Stop scorpioning!
Are you like scolding him on the scorpioning, bro? Yeah, no, definitely kind of another choke situation right there. Snap, okay. Evening up the score a little bit.
I'm glad PugX is keeping his composure here. That was kind of a big lead for Squibble with the additional 2-0 games, but now we're basically even in percents. PugX could absolutely take this game here, putting the pressure on from beneath. Oh my god, Squibble getting a grab, so scary.
Yeah, super doable. I don't think every situation with these two get a hit. It's so scary right now. Like the up airs.
That was almost it.
I like the attempt of that call right there, but Squibble one step ahead, not getting hit by it.
I really like how after these upper strings, PugX is following Squibble's movement afterward, but still barely missing the finisher. Oh, wait!
Great whip punish right there. PugX is still in this pride.
Okay, he's got to recover. He's got to recover here. He's got to keep on this, hold on to the second stock as long as he can, get this extra credit.
Well, that's a bit, eh? Oh, snap! DI's it in, but not quite dead. 68% on him, though. That's nice. This is the forward strong, too. That's crucial.
Good tech roll. Tech roll out. PugX going to stay alive. Oh, wait, what are you doing? Okay.
PugX staying alive. 2-1 scenario.
Oh, my God. He's on the board. That RPS was so scary. PugX almost missed it, dude.
He did almost miss
dropped it.
You can tell this match is very stressful for Bro, how he's like responding in some situations. Like, as said, like his mental is very good, but the stress can hit sometimes,
I definitely see the nerves hitting him a little bit more, but he fought through it.
He did.
Fought through the nerves. That's such a big fighting game skill, man.
It definitely is, bro. PugX definitely squeaked by some big wins before through it, so I definitely believe that he can definitely come back from this if Squibble is not careful.
I believe Squibble's going to choose either Jelly or Sewers now. Those are usually his 2 go-tos. Cemetery might also be on the table.
Yeah, I can definitely see Jelly or Cemetery. It kind of depends on how, whatever stage Pug decides to ban coming into this. But yeah, I can definitely see Jelly, Squibble getting up to do something real quick.
He just dips.
Get
He's
in
like,
water.
PugX, you can have it.
You can have it. Oh, yeah. PugX Grand Finals, hey.
All right. Folks at home, remember to stay hydrated.
What's up? Yeah, staying hydrated is important, bro. I take a sip of this water myself, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some hydration too. Squibble, you're an inspiration.
Like a couple quick gulps in there, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, that is some refreshing water, Blackamar.
It was very, very much refreshing too, bro, honestly.
Shout outs to Steven for getting 2 cases of water bottles, bringing them to the venue for everyone to partake.
Oh yeah, big shout out to SBS for sure. It's a homie right there.
Honestly, big shout out to Steven for throwing this event. Like, I love Heatwave, man. Like, this is only my second Heatwave, but like, both of the ones I've been to, absolutely phenomenal events.
Oh yeah, this is my first one too. It's definitely been pretty great for sure. I was here commentating the wheel. That was a fun, very
The
fun
wheel
time.
is crazy. What a crazy idea for an event.
It's really great. It's a really cool way to do a sort of mystery game tournament kind of thing. But we're not looking at mystery games. We're looking at Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
And we are going to Jellyfish Fields. Such a small stage, such small boundaries. These two are going to kill each other so fast. Oh my god, we almost have a kill.
Yeah, in situation, Sandy has less room to sort of have to box you out, so she definitely loves this stage for sure. But Nigel also wanted to do well just with sharking on the stage.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I think the platform movement is going to affect this matchup a lot. Like, whether Nigel's able to approach from that platform or not does make a big difference here.
Definitely does for sure. Right now, Pug in the lead right now. Get a sub here, getting that first stock off of Squibble. Okay.
Squibble canceling that 69% and getting the kill off of it.
Okay, yeah, the air lasso's good and always putting in so much work for him, bro. He's always so good at just calling out people's movements on their outside of these combos and just extending things with the lasso.
Oh my god, PugX went for the orangutan punch. Great whiff punish off stage from Squibble, getting the lasso. Not able to get a lot off of it though. PugX doing okay right now. In the percent lead, but not in the positional lead. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, almost lost the stock right there. Might with the sub air, not quite great DI from PugX.
Oh, I like that. PugX retreating just a little bit, giving him a little more space to work with. Oh, but he's going to get lasso up strong.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. You have to wait for her to whip those lassos. After that, you have the room to punish. You really want to wait for her to do it a lot of the time, though, if you think she will.
PugX hitting 5 jabs there, dude.
Oh, again, punching that schnoz.
Oh, that seemed like a little bit of a desperate orangutan punch. Like, I know you want the kill. I know he's at 100%, but you got to be careful. Every opening could be death for you instead.
Great react to that neutral get up. PugX is still in this, still fighting to remain in the winner's side of this bracket.
Oh my god, I love this Fuzzy's bait play. Nigel jumps and Sandy jumps, looking for the aerial lasso. PugX, you gotta stay alive right now. You gotta stay alive. Be very, very careful.
Ooh, downers off the stage. Gets a little up airs, a little bit damage right here. Hold on, wait a second there.
Ooh, creative offstage combos here. Oh, but you gotta stop getting air lasso. Squibble takes PugX to last stock. This could be it. Squibble on the verge of moving on to grand finals.
This has been such a crucial aspect of this set. He keeps getting hit by these air lassos, not respecting the air at all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's got these up air started. Oh, gets the punish on the flick.
I love that because we saw Squibble get punished for doing the jabs over and over there, wake up snap. Mixes up the pressure that time though.
I really like PugX's dare to get out of that pressure. Moving at a crazy angle. He's still gotta be really careful though. Oh my god, he's going crazy with the woodpecker.
Definitely a strong dare. Last stock, 101% though. Looking very dangerous for Pug, but still very much doable.
I'm just in shock that the scarp actually worked out.
Oh, definitely did. Oh, so surprised it didn't teeter. Misses
Oh,
it.
wait, he almost got a combo off the up B there. That up B's so scared to get hit by. Yo, he converts off the scorpion, grabbing the block.
It's so doable right there.
Oh.
Not quite KOing Katia in. It's definitely so doable. Squibble trying to get the lasso on him.
Wait.
No,
he screwed it up.
He misses the follow-up.
With Dino. Oh my god.
It's game 5,
baby.
It's on to game 5. PugX, the verge of our first 3-0. That's crazy, Pride. That's crazy.
Both of these players showing a little bit of nerves, dropping these really critical situations. It's game 5. Anyone could take it. It's just a matter of who holds onto their mental better at this point.
Oh, and we saw near the end of that last game, bro, a rare situation. Squibble being visibly shaken, missing these.
I couldn't believe
listen
it.
to these fallouts, bro.
Bro, I think I could count on one hand the number of times I've seen Squibble drop that.
Bro, that's like light work for him, bro. But that just shows the nerves that are in this right now, bro. It's so intense right now.
And honestly, like, in that teeter situation, like, we've been seeing PugX drop a few of those flicks there. That could very well have still gone in Squibble's favor, but PugX holding on to his fortitude right there, taking it to game 5. Oh, this is so scary. We may be going back to Jellyfish. Squibble's still a big fan of small stages.
Yeah, historically, always like the small stages. Again, definitely fits his current character itself, but also just the defense, just slowing down the games. That's been working out very well for Pug. He definitely saw in the end of that match. He was dodging a lot of lassos that he was getting hit by earlier. Very great adaptation from his part.
Yeah, dodging a lot of the opening Squibble wants to go far and finally managed to make that scorp work. I was getting a little worried about him spamming the scorp so much, but he got 2 really good ones at the end. Really helped him close out that stock there. Oh, we're going to duck pie for this final match. Praise the Lord.
Shout out Fanny Paxter for sure on that one. You know, I'm going to tell you that.
Oh, and the crowd is going crazy right now. And Squibble almost gets the first kill. That's Nasby. But PugX living. Such a big fight for center stage control right now. No platforms in the middle to help either of them. They're just going to force each other side to side here.
They're definitely off to the side for sure. Big trades coming out. This is such a small platform, too. It just forces these engagements to happen such more soon than they would on other stages.
Oh, gets the lasso on that platform. Gets the kill off the top. Squibble in the lead in Game 5 of Winners Finals.
DIs it into, gets killed by it. Forward throw. Ooh, great stuff from Squibble, mixing up the timing on these recoveries. Dash attack snap throw.
And he gets the kill.
PugX not far behind already.
Oh, nice timing on that get up to avoid the lasso. Like to see it. Oh, and he gets the up airs. The crowd is A-ing.
When the binoculars come out, that's when Chris gets crazy, bro. I'm going to tell you that much.
And the crazier the crowd gets, I mean, both these players do hear the crowd. That's really hard to tune that out, man. When you're playing on the big stage like this.
Oh, misses the follow-up. Another rare situation. School being a little shaken pride.
They both bleed. They both bleed, but who's going to bleed more? Squibble is taking it down to 2 stocks. He's up 3.
Great feedback, lots from Squibble, getting a good % lead, building up extra credit, getting the punches, punching the snaz right now, tries to get the dare, misses it. Oh, lasso, get over here.
Dude, that was crazy by Squibble. He started off that with a light dare from platform, jabs back and forth all the way across the stage like Fox wave shining.
It was definitely crazy for sure. Sup air missing from Pug. It's not punching up piece. Strong dare misses.
Ooh, this is 1 stock away. Pug, what are you gonna do?
Oh no, though Squibble look like he might come out on the top of this. Amazing set for sure. Dash attack jab.
Wait.
Down air.
Nasby!
Another one.
Nasby!
Squibble takes it over PugX. 3-2. The unshakable remains unshakable pride. Remains unshakable.
Ow. Why did you shake me like that, bro?
It's hype, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm in so much pain.
Come on. But it's just like such an
my
insane
God.
set. Pride. That was crazy.
Jesus Christ, dude. That actually was a completely insane set. I couldn't believe it. Dude, Squibble clutching it at the end, just completely maintaining his composure. I mean, even with the little slip-ups, he found the openings. He got really big conversions off of all of them. He cleaned up his edge guards really nicely.
Blackmore sounds like Randy Savage. I'm sorry. That's a hype voice, bro.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man, dude. Oh. I'm still so excited after that set. Oh, God. That was crazy. That was some amazing display at top level Nick Brawl. If you're not sold on the game after that, what are you doing?
That is the winners finals I wanted to see. That is absolutely the winners finals I wanted to see.
Ooh, most definitely.
And that's a sign of what may come in Grands as well.
Yeah,
Like,
most definitely.
If winners finals was that tight, you could definitely expect Grands to be a tight match as well.
Oh, yeah, keep in mind, those were definitely seeds 1 and 2, so I can definitely see that running it back even as well.
Yeah.
But right now, I think we're getting to Sego versus Tusku. Let me see what the bracket is
It's
like.
so fitting that he ended with the Nasby. Like,
yeah.
especially in a post-patch world where the Nasby is no longer guaranteed. He found it. He found it.
Yeah.
So, back in the good old days, double dare, true combo for almost everyone, glorious thing. Don't look at me like that. I love double daring people. It's fun as hell.
Most
But
definitely was.
nowadays, you can usually jump out of it, and it takes an extra read to get the double dare. Sandy finding that read at the end, cleaning up Nigel's recovery there. Sego versus Tusku for losers quarters.
Yeah.
This could be a Zim ditto, but it looks
could.
like Sego is going to opt to go for Helga instead.
Yeah, I definitely know that Helga is definitely a great matchup against Zim, so I'm not surprised to see him try that. Also, another thing, too, the other side of win or lose the quarters, I think you're playing that off stream, unfortunately, but Andrew versus so far.
Oh, my God. That's happening off stream. That's too bad. I mean, I can't blame it given the time, but
Dang, man. Too many good matches, bro.
too many good matches.
I hate it. But I'm not going to hate this game right now. We're getting into it right now. Sego versus Tusku, loses quarters.
So why do you say Helga has a good matchup against Zim?
Typically, her combo game is pretty much a lot of time unaffected by his weight. Also, she has so much knockback in her attacks that it's trying to just like do a good job of disrupting him, killing him a bit early. There's like a lot of setups to just kill him early.
Okay, I can see that.
Also,
Yeah, Zim, the lightest character in the game.
Also, she has like good footsie tools like that Nair too, just good at challenging things.
How is she dealing with the zoning options?
Pretty good. Nair kind of just can blow him up for not free, but definitely is hard to get hit by. What you do is just Nair. A lot of this run. You also see Sego throwing a lot of air strongs as well.
The projectiles are interesting here because oftentimes what you see in fighting games is that the slow projectiles are really good at controlling space and giving you that footsies advantage, but the fast projectiles will beat out the slow projectiles, and that's sort of what Helga has in this matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
You try to put out the wall, the slingshot might just mess you up.
Yeah, definitely a big thing. Reverse hit of that snare, getting the first stock on Sego.
Oh my god, that honestly could have been a gimp opportunity.
Oh, definitely that for sure, bro.
That slingshot has such a crazy angle to it. Oh, gets the sup air!
Of course, slingshot being a very unique projectile, sending you back towards her, or back away, rather, from where it hit.
Oh, I like the tech chase read attempt from Sego, just getting it a little too early, unfortunately.
Yeah, bro was fished for that, for sure. Down tilt sub air, confirmed. The down tilt you see right there is also really good at comboing now. On DIN is definitely just very hard to miss the punish. Edge guard scenario, what can you do right there? Dare, misses it, that's crucial.
But this ledge trap going to be very difficult for Sego to get around, and Tusku cleaning it up. Tusku, one of the best ledge trappers out there.
Oh yeah, he always labs the crazy stuff doing projectiles for sure. So one person's good at getting those ledge traps is going to be Tusku.
Yeah, I would say Tusku in general is definitely one of the most setup-heavy lab monsters in the community. He's a very setup-oriented player, and in situations like ledge traps, like that's the kind of playstyle that's going to really shine.
That was definitely down to cover the roll. You see the flow chart come down the ledge trap.
Oh
Stage
my.
spike with that Gur. Okay, Tusku coming back.
Really awkward knockback angle. I feel like Sego wasn't really expecting to get hit that direction.
Not at all. Not at all for sure.
Okay, Sego trying to force Tusku to the side a bit. Tusku breaking out. Gonna hang it on the platform a little bit. Good defensive play from Tusku, not eating too much off of these openings. But okay, what are you gonna get with the tech chase? What are you gonna get? This is your chance. This is your chance.
A bit of damage for sure. This isn't a bit of deficit though. Of course, Zim being lightest character in the game, a bit more of a deficit too. And normally misses a tech and gets sub-buried for his troubles.
Okay, he's gotta be really careful. This is last stock for him. Oh, Sego putting out the counter. The propaganda.
Shout out Malik for sure, propaganda.
That counter is complete nonsense. It's very punishable, but it looks like it should be punishable earlier than it actually is. So you'll get cheese a lot if you don't. If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, 30 active frames, baby. That's the new now. Talking about DI and you get comboed. Somehow though, Tusku staying alive. Good DI.
Oh, Gur putting in work there on block.
That was definitely. Ooh, neutral test. Great catching that from Sego, taking that first game.
And Sego shaking his head.
I think it could be a situation where you just expected that to just go a bit better. Definitely is getting very close and down to the wire there.
Yeah. Are we going to see a character change? You never know with Sego.
Yeah, we're saying with Helga. I definitely think he just believes in the matchup for sure. See Tusku infamously as he does thinking. That bro's a big thinker.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a brain player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we're going to Wild Waterfall. Let's go.
We're not going to Wild Waterfall, no sir. If we do, I'm going up there personally and unplugging the setup.
Yo, I respect the player's right to gentlemen. I really do.
I do not. You nicer than me, bro. You nicer than me. Either way, we get the Urkin Armada invasion for this game too, though.
Interesting choice. I imagine that Tusku's logic here is the bigger boundary is going to let him survive for a longer time, and that seems to be the biggest weakness in this matchup, just ending the stock so early on Helga's part.
Yeah, Helga can kill Zim very early, so having more survivability will always help him in this matchup. Good trade for Tusku. Getting a good amount of damage. Being very careful, dude, not to get caught by so many combos. Sego is kind of just getting straight hits here and there.
Yeah, Tusku doing a good job just playing defensively, just hanging down in the corner, jumping to platform as needed, staying pretty safe, tacking on damage bit by bit. Oh, he should have had a whiff punish there, but Sego picking it back up. Is he going to take the stock here? Oh, the reverse. I don't think Sego actually wanted that. Tusku's going to live there.
Either way, putting on more damage and more damage on Zim is definitely good. All it takes is one rogue strong of a tech chase or something like that to take this stock right now.
Oh my god, Tusku playing a little bit scared. I mean, it's definitely good to keep your space from your opponent, but once your back's to the corner, you got to act a little bit. You got to act a little bit.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Definitely a lot of respect coming out from Tusku, but not as much coming from Sego, though. He's definitely just forcing the issue a lot more than Tusku is generally.
Oh, whoa. Gur putting in work there, blocking Helga's chase.
Good stuff.
Is that snare going to lead to a kill? Oh, nice snare on the gnome, reflecting it.
I do love how Sego's kind of doing a good job getting on these edge guard setups from Tusku. Of course, the Zim player himself knows the best ways to get around them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for the longest time, Sego was the best Zim, and then Jenny came out, and then Sego was the best Jenny, and now Helga's out, and
Hey, don't say that.
I was going to ask you your opinion. I wasn't going to say it.
I'm messing with you. But nah, his Helga's definitely very good for sure.
Okay, just kicking Gur in the face, as we do.
As we do. Get that annoying robot out of here. I feel that. 2 stocks at 3 right now. Sego, good lead right now. Good parry, though, from Tusku. Gotta get another edge guard set up right now. Ooh, very smart, though. Using the slingshot to get rid of that gnome as soon as possible.
Yeah, Sego using his resources very well off stage, putting himself just above ledge height to make sure he can take out the ledge trap before he goes for the recovery. That's super important because trying to do it from ledge directly really, really hard. I mean, Nick Brawl is full of anti-projectile mechanics. Personally, I think it's got the best projectile mechanics of any game.
Yeah.
You can reflect projectiles with grabs, you can reflect them with strong attacks. But if you don't get there in time to do so, Zim's ledge traps are just so strong off those options.
Yeah, definitely putting a lot of work right now, but not enough work to dodge the down tilt sub air confirmed from Sego right there. Strong there, but Tusku behind very much, especially being Zim too. These stocks fly away from him very quickly, Bride.
Oh, down tilting on the platform, trying to catch a jump. Zim ready for it. Tusku getting a bit of a whiff punish, putting on this percent. Nice nairs. Oh, trying to do some crazy shenanigans with Gur, but Sego not biting.
That's a Tusku classic, bro. Always baiting him to do options with that Gur, dancing around it, bro.
Oh, wait. Tusku was definitely trying to stuff that out, but that's not how it... Why did you wait? What are you doing?
That's unfortunate. But either way, continue the pressure. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Sego, what's going on?
Okay. Definitely a little bit off on Sego's part, but still takes his stock. We can definitely tell. A little disappointed himself in that one.
And now he's up 2-0. Tusku digging deep in the back of his brain, looking for a solution. Sego yelling to the crowd.
Love the Nasby scene, bro. He definitely so support everyone in general in these crowds. It's such a fun time for sure. But Tusku, man, looking in a very not fun position right now against Sego.
Yeah, these two players definitely very different in terms of how expressive they are when they play. Sego, a very expressive player, both in Rivals and Nick. I love seeing that emotion come out, man. I love how these games bring out these emotions for people.
Yeah, it's always just so great to see, sure, bro. Definitely, the whole Nick Brawl scene is incredibly passionate about the game. It always shows when you get, these players on the stage showing their emotions, letting them wear it on their sleeves, the people in the crowd chanting for sure. It's always a great thing to see.
And Tusku opting to go Joyride here, the most significant transforming stage that we have.
Yeah, that's very true.
Interesting that he would opt to go here. I'm a little unclear as to why he would choose the stage. It kind of feels like Helga does really well on all these different platform layouts.
Yeah, I definitely really like the stage for Helga personally. I'm a little unsure as well, but it could be a situation you just kind of want to try something.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, one thing you'll see from chess players a lot is that in losing situations, they will go out of the way to complicate the position so that they can simply try to outskill their opponent through that extra complication.
Big dash attack loops coming out into the strong dare. Sego taking that first stock off of Tusku is looking very good for him. Misses the sub air on Tusku, quite unfortunate. Sego stacking up so much extra credit on him. Ooh, smacks him down.
Volleyball spike.
That boy about the size of a volleyball too, bro. It fits.
Yo, Sego's up 4 stocks to 2. Dude, this is gonna be a first stock. This is gonna be a
first stock. Oh my God!
Oh my God, Sego!
Is Sego gonna get out 4 stocks to end the set out after 2 close games like that?
Oh my God, he gets the down tilt out of block. Oh, he keeps going, he keeps going. Oh, he goes for the spike. He gets a little too greedy, but gets the sweet spot on the recovery. He's fine. Reflecting Gur.
Gets it away from him, blocks the dash attack. Oh, he's jab.
He's hungry, dude. He wants the 4 stock so bad. Oh my God, he gets the snare.
Snare hits Tusku with big shovel.
Oh, the teeter!
The teeter.
Smack him with a lunch tray. Oh my God, he goes for it, dude. Oh, the parry on Gur. He's staying alive.
Very interesting. The edge shot coming out.
Oh.
Okay, Tusku dodging the 4 stock, but it's looking very grim if you're Tusku right now. Tries to get it down strong. Get a couple hits though.
Oh, this is where it starts for Tusku though. This is where it starts. You get that 1 stock, you got the momentum.
Definitely, hopefully, but it's definitely a very scary scenario. Sego may be playing this full live right now, though, but he's definitely in a very big lead right there.
What a bait! What a crazy bait! So right there, Nick Brawl mechanic. If you grab the ledge a second time and you don't hit your opponent, you don't have invincibility.
Yeah.
And Tusku knew that. He was positioning himself to aim to just kill him off that ledge grab. Sego knew it. Goes for the sub air, wins the entire set off of it, moving on to loser semis where he will face Tafar.
That is super smart. Oh, we see Tafar coming out.
Tafar has gone so far in this bracket.
Although that's a very big story for sure, dude. We've seen Tafar. He did a big break from competing after.
He allegedly quit.
Yeah.
That's his official story. His official story is he quit Nasby.
But here we are seeing him lose the semis of Heat Wave, bro. That's really insane. It's been, honestly, I think literally since May was the last time we see him in a bracket of any sort. So seeing him go this far, that's incredibly impressive.
Extremely skilled player. I believe dropped the set to Tusku in winners and has made a crazy losers run to get to this point.
I was talking to him after, I think it was after one of the loser sets. I forget which one it was, but he said, I'm going to stop sandbagging. I'm going to pick Mikey. I'm going to nair him and get the combos on him. And I guess that's what he's been doing.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really impressive for him to take out Andrew because that's probably the Mikey ditto, and Drew the current best Mikey.
Yeah, but honestly, it's a sort of a master-student type stuff, bro. Tafar was the one who sort of started innovating the Mikey. Andrew McCon just finished the book. But Tafar definitely knows a lot of it as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I guess he must still be crazy in practice. We've seen a combination of Korra, Mikey, and PTM come out from him this tournament. It looks like he's going to be going Mikey here. Two of the best characters in the game right now. Two of the most explosive combo-heavy characters in the game right now.
Oh, yeah. Michelangelo's always been a crazy sort of combo-heavy character. Different ways now, though, but if you get the reads, you get the sort of DI reads well, you're definitely going to do a lot of damage to him. And, of course, Helga, very, very good combo. We've seen already before. Even better on a heavy character like Michelangelo. Personally, I think this is sort of a slight favor of Michelangelo matchup. It's definitely got a lot easier this patch, though, because your combo game now keeps up with his, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Helga's punish game probably one of the biggest rises in the game.
Yeah, most definitely. Very cool to see, honestly.
Oh, I love that down tilt, how it gets under the nair as well. Very strong neutral game interaction.
Most definitely strong there, though. Ooh! Double again. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately for me, Tafar is one of the best at edge guarding Helga's recoveries. I know from experience.
Oh, but Sego cleaning it up, bringing it right back. We're 3 stocks apiece. Looking good. Jellyfish could be very, very volatile. Both of them probably going to kill each other off of one opening each, to be completely honest, unless they drop their execution.
Yeah, even though these drops coming out from Tafar, he's still keeping them a great out, keeping them at disadvantage.
Oh! Great nair placement.
That was amazing nair place right there for Sego. Great edge guard coming out. Up, beast up, okay, Tafar.
Amazing responses from both players. It's back to back to back. Oh, here's the chase across the stage, looking like Squibble.
Most definitely for sure.
Oh! Out of tether range.
Amazing stuff from Sego. The Helga's looking amazing against Tafar right now.
Oh, Sego looking to start a deserved death. Tafar stuffing him a bit. Oh my God, this is looking bad. This is looking bad. Oh, but Tafar picks it back up. Going down there. Is this going to be the edge guard?
Oh, not quite.
Oh,
this is a strong nair. Cost him the game. You do not want to make a mistake against Tafar, but the strong nair, reverse hitbox, just take that game.
Dude, why did he turn around with that volleyball spike? That could have just been it if he hadn't turned around. That could have just been it.
Yeah, most definitely. Very close stuff for sure.
Incredibly fast game one. That was so explosive.
Yeah, it was super back and forth. Definitely predicted. Kind of just killing each other in one hit a lot of the time.
Oh, are we seeing a character swap?
I think he's going to stay Mikey personally. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I definitely think Tafar will have faith that he can do this for sure. He's definitely been pretty confident coming into it today.
And we're going to Sweet Dreams. Looks like Tafar wants a bit more space to work with, not get run down by those down tilts so easily.
Yeah, that makes sense. What Helga's best stages is that Jellyfish Field's coming out, so it really makes sense to want to get some more space and more room to extend combos on these platforms too.
Oh, but Sego just doesn't care. Sego calls out the spacing, immediately gets the combo starter, 42% on the board. Oh my God!
Down to AA. Yeah, the slides, bro. At mid-percent's a new combo like that.
Dude, this down tilt is actually so crazy, this matchup, because it goes under the one thing Mikey wants more than anything else. At the spacing that Mikey wants more than anything else.
Yeah, most definitely does. Just that nair. It can definitely anti-arm sometimes. You definitely see Sego getting good work in because of that.
So I guess that begs the question, how are Mikey's tools for stuffing on the ground? Because I feel like we usually see these aerial stuff attempts.
Not as good for sure. Definitely prefers to do it in the air, generally.
I wonder if we'll see more pizza and more forward tilts to deal with this aggression, but now it's 4 stocks to 2 in Sego's favor. Looking really strong right now. Oh, that up B connecting at the very end on the hilt hitbox.
That's very good stuff so far. Taking the first stock, though, definitely not over for him. Has Sego near the corner. Reversal situation with the slingshot, though. Misses the grab, unfortunately. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, my God, that pizza off stage. Stuffing any attempt from Sego to get the edge guard, but he's going to get these platform tech chases, down tilting back and forth. Looking to punish a shell shock from above. Doesn't get it. Tafar looking to get a grab into something. Doesn't get it. Oh, the lunch tray. Brutal move.
Kill from across the stage, so you definitely got to DI that down and tech as soon as possible. If you don't, that could happen. 4 strong misses to confirm.
Yeah, that lunch tray is really, really interesting because one of the weird things about Nasby's knockback system, for those of you who don't know, is that the more your hit stun is, the higher your moves go, except for down-angled moves, and the lunch tray hits a slightly angled downward. So it keeps that very consistent trajectory even at high percents.
Definitely. That's one of those big checkmate scenarios right there. Sego, though, looking very clean to Helga. Even better on this game, honestly.
Oh my god, nair to snare! And that's the game.
It kicks him with the Yeezys to get him out of there. Great stuff to Sego on the Helga.
Oh, the Korra is coming out.
This worries me a little bit. So my notes of our switching characters definitely is a sign that he's kind of lost a little confidence right there. But it's definitely very doable for sure. Notes of far has confidence in the Korra. Newly picked up this patch.
Looking pretty legit, honestly. We saw
yeah.
Tafar post a crazy Korra combo video on Reddit recently. And we've also been seeing some crazy results from Korra through Blazing Pasta online.
Yeah, she's definitely a character that is pretty good, pretty unexplored right now. So it's like never we see her being better than a lot of people think right now. She's a very combo-heavy character, very pressure-heavy. Has some of the truest block strings in the game, too. A lot of crazy moves in neutral B this patch, too. Well, I'm sure we'll see come to this game.
Yeah, I think Korra's reputation is a little bit affected by the fact that she used to be really bad. And nowadays, even after the buffs, she doesn't have a lot of representation. So like, I think not a lot of people really know what this character is fully capable of. But we've just been seeing such insane punishes coming out from all of these top Korra players.
Crucial RPS insofar though. Get some movement out. So Sego saying, I do not care. Get the slingshot off. Get the KO off on Safar.
That was some really sick movement right before he died.
Yeah, definitely sick movement for sure. Love to see him lead into some more stuff though. Sego is mashing down tilt, and I hate every second of it. Oh
my god, down tilting under these aerials. Getting the reverse snare, what a clever hitbox to go for.
Yeah, no, Sego's definitely great using a reverse snare. Also gets a lot of mileage out of it. Grabs him, misses the strong there though. Reversal for his troubles.
I really like Tafar's aerial movement mix-ups, but Sego is mostly just respecting that entire space, not really letting them get any reward.
Yeah, not at all. Slingshot. Yeah, it's looking like Sego may just take this right now, bro. Tafar's kind of struggling to do anything about the Helga right now. Oh, the big chase up there. I think that's the sign it's over, bro. The air dash chase, that's how you know it's in your head.
Yeah, that's one of the sleekest reads in the game, when you can know exactly where they're going to move and you move with them. It just really sends a message, I think. And Sego now one stock away from moving on to losers finals.
Definitely Sego send the message. I'm nice. I will nair you off the side of the blast zone. Taking this game over to Far. Moving on to losers finals.
It's time for Sego to play against PugX once again. We'll have to see if Sego brings anything new to the table this time.
Yeah. Last time it did not go super well for Sego, but definitely has a lot of momentum coming into this one for sure.
I wonder if Sego will consider. I'm wondering what character he'll go with here. Like, I feel like there's a lot of options. Like Helga. This is so tough because Nigel's such a vertically oriented character, and I feel like Sego really looks for these down tilts, really looks for these slingshots, and PugX's movement seems really solid for getting around those options.
Yeah, definitely is for sure. I mean, having a big roster of characters means that you definitely have options for sure. I can definitely see potentially the Jenny come out, even the Zim even, but just like, kind of hard to tell.
The Zim, it kind of intuitively feels to me like the best choice because Nigel really good at getting back to ledge, so maybe instead of trying to edge guard him so hard, you ledge trap him harder instead, you know?
Yeah.
Plus with that lightweight, maybe able to get out of those up air strings a bit more, you know? Jenny's recovery not really doing Sego any favors in the last set because he just kept getting flicked.
Yeah,
Who cares?
exactly.
Like, your uppy doesn't matter if you get flicked, you know?
That's a very good point for sure. One of Jenny's consistently best things about her is that sometimes she just doesn't die. But Nigel being a great character, just kind of like neglecting or just sort of like invalidating that strength, so for sure.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Jenny's matchup spread is kind of dictated by that. She's got her matchups where she just survives forever, and she has her matchups where her opponent doesn't care about that.
Yeah, that's definitely the nature of Jenny for sure. And of course, like we said before, Jenny's a character that kind of like, a lot of time you got to get those early percent KOs in the strong dash snare situations, or like late percent read, throwing out strong stuff like that, which Sego is good at getting, but they are inherently unreliable.
Sego, I think, thinking deeply right now about what he wants to go for. He knows. Whoa! He's going the best character in the game.
Okay, relax here. Okay, this is very interesting to see. I know.
Don't let the Nasby naysayers deceive you. Lincoln is broken. I've seen what Blazing Pasta can do, okay?
He's a very good character for sure. I'll definitely be curious to see. We'll stick with him. I definitely think Lincoln could potentially have a pretty good matchup against him. I haven't really seen this matchup too much, honestly, but
most Nigels do not like this matchup, from what I understand. So Lincoln has a very interesting combination of disjoints and active frames. A lot of the heavy disjoint characters in this game, they have a lot of gaps between their moves, but Lincoln's yo-yo lasts for so long that it can be really hard to approach against him. Like that. That's like, I believe that's 8 active frames each, if I recall correctly.
I'll trust you on it. I don't know the frames data on top of my head. But definitely, it can be very just difficult to get in on. It's definitely, I think it's a matchup that Pug inherently has to play a bit more defensive than he's used to.
I genuinely thought Sego was just playing neutral. I didn't realize it was a button check. I genuinely just thought he was playing neutral.
Yeah, to stand there, jab, hold jab.
It's a good neutral move.
It's not that good.
It's really good.
Do nothing about it? Okay. You gotta relax a bit there, buddy.
It sends a message.
It's a strange message for sure. I know we would say that.
All right, he's donning the beanie. Yo, what's PugX's shirt? What's on that shirt?
Oh, no, it's kind of clean, though. Hold on.
I like that drawing. I don't know what the drawing of, but I like it. I like Sego's shirt, too, repping his sponsor, Sprecher Brewery.
Yeah, shout out Sprecher. Midwest soda brand. They're definitely really good. He's definitely brought some before. Great soda, for sure.
All right, and we are going to Sweet Dreams. A lot of space for both sides to work with. I feel like Sego would have actually liked a smaller stage given what his game plan would be with Lincoln, but we'll have to see how this goes.
Yeah, most definitely. I can imagine the small stages may have been banned by Pug for sure. I can definitely see a stage coming sort of advantage for Pug, honestly. A bit more room toward like Shark under Sego a lot in this matchup.
Oh, gets the RPS to break out of that upper chain. Nicely done.
Great stuff. Strong there. Dash tag. No snap. No snap.
Ooh. Sego staying alive here. Has a lot of percent on him, but like I think a lot of other characters by this point would have been comboed into Flick by this point.
Yeah.
So looking pretty good.
I think Pug did have room to get a dash tag into snap earlier, but did not take it. Now has to deal with Sego at a very high percent, but Strong dares him away to get that first stock off.
Really nice placement with that Scorpion, calling out the ledge jump. And already getting something started here. Ooh, these up airs putting in so much work. Oh, the Flick miss, and he's gonna eat the Beat Saber for it.
Oh yeah, you do not want to miss those off stage against Lincoln. He's got some amazing edge guarding tools like that, for example, that'll end that stock immediately.
Oh, that down tilt covering the platform really effectively. That's kind of scary for Nigel to approach.
Oh
my.
Very smart stuff. I can definitely imagine that Sego expected the flick there.
Oh, that jab and block. I guess a little bit unsafe. Nigel gonna punish out.
Pug and up airs looking at him.
Oh, look at these crazy combos. Daring to fair. Looking for a finisher. Oh, he runs away from the top until he can grab it and throw it back.
Very interesting for sure. Down check, air down strong.
Oh, do the
Worms
worm.
way out. Oh, and no invincibility coming back from that. Pug has taken advantage of that. Getting that stock off.
That worm is such a tricky mix-up. You could really condition your opponents with it. You know, if they've hit you with a few kill confirms that aren't quite true, the next time is going to be an overextension. You know, throw that worm out, and now they're in a terrible position. You're going to get what you need.
Gonna be great mix-up spots from that character for sure, as we see from Pug all the time.
Oh, nice reflection on the top. Pug does not care at all about Sego's game plan right now. He's just going off. Oh!
Wake up snap. Love to see it. Oh, Sego rolling his eyes at that. You see that?
Just out of block. I mean, hey, Sego was space on safely. That's what blocking does.
Yeah,
that's what blocking does.
You definitely need to respect it for sure. I know with Sego and Sego, I definitely know that this is one character that he does not like facing. Definitely not.
Yeah. It could be a tilting character to fight against.
Yeah, definitely. Just getting up air to flick all the time, getting killed early off it, it can definitely be something you have to compose yourself for. Sego showing off the roster of characters right now.
Ooh, dude, I don't think he believes.
I don't either, honestly. I think he's kind of scrambling to look for an option right now, but it could prove me wrong, though. Want to see how the Danny goes.
Danny, very interesting. I think right now, a character that everyone thinks is extremely good, but has basically no representation at top level.
Yeah, I think the only players who got to play him like in tournament are like Troco and Rin. That's like all I can think of off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, we saw Calvin play Danny in bracket earlier. What are you doing?
Oh, that's not how you start this off. That's a little rough right now. Okay, gets it back, though. Gets a little go punches in there. But I don't know. I don't know about this pick, bro. We'll have to see.
I have a feeling he's just trying to try something. I'm not even. Like this is the kind of character pick that makes the viewer, I think, lose a little bit of faith.
Yeah, I definitely say that for sure. But I know his Danny from experience is definitely very good, so I don't doubt it entirely. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I guess PugX probably has less experience in this matchup than he used to. Like Danny Nigel used to be a West Coast classic. There used to be a lot of Nigels and Dannys on the West Coast specifically. But recently, I think both a lot of the Nigels have either stopped playing or switched off, and same with the Dannys. And so it's a little bit rarer now, especially post-patch. We'll have to see how PugX adapts to it.
Oh, forward throw, up air, taking the first off a Sego. Good stuff to Pug. Ooh, does not get a hamster, but does get the sub air. Sego, quick to even the set count.
Oh, up air, up air, up air,
looking
up
at
air.
him. Strong there. Oh, extensions. Ah, misses it.
Yeah, this is so scary, especially when you play kind of a rushdown character like Danny. You're getting right in there, you're really trying to approach on Nigel's block.
Yeah.
And that means you're risking the grab, you're risking the immediate up air, you're risking the flick.
Yeah,
it's so
as
scary.
we see, just like Nigel's such a good character, just responding to those over-aggressive scenarios like that. You get punished so hard every time you miss something. He's getting hella up air. It's 46% on him already.
Honestly, really good on PugX to dash out of that block right there instead of going for an immediate counter hit. That wouldn't have been spaced properly, but that dash gets him right into range where he needs to go.
Yeah, very smart stuff for sure. Sego kind of scrambling to find this kill.
Oh,
Raw
no
sheesh
sheesh for you.
Oh, dives and drop that sub air. Oh, and wake up snap again.
Oh, don't get her the way that early.
Even production don't got faith. I don't know, bro. Sego does take a stock right there, but he definitely has a long way to go if he wants to get it. He does not get the tech chase too, so even a little bit less hope you can imagine on Sego's side right now.
Oh my god, they're just mashing in each other's faces. Just breaking out of these not quite hits on tight combos, but it's overall just going in Nigel's favor here. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait! Sego is back in this!
Hey bro, these scrambly heavy scenarios, that's what Danny wants to do. The more it goes, the more Sego has freedom to sort of take advantage of the situation. But right now though, Pug misses the up air.
Sego, I never stop believing. Sego, I never stop believing! I never stopped!
He never did! Woo! The big pop off of Sego, though, getting the game with the Danny. We doubted. That's crazy.
I never stop believing. Let it be known.
You're a liar, Pride, but it's fine.
I believed in that Danny from the start.
It's all good. It's all good.
Don't worry about it. Personally, I think it added to the excitement.
Most definitely for sure, though. But okay, Sego has a bit newfound hope in Danny. I think he definitely needed that win to sort of convince him that it's still possible, honestly.
Looks like he's going to stick with the Danny at this point.
Yeah, going to Cemetery for this game 3 in this set. Ooh, couple strong combos coming out. 71%, 85, edge guard.
Oh, wow. Wait. This is looking really real for Sego at this point.
Bro, he literally just needed that one game. Now he's looking like a whole different player right now, bro.
He's got his confidence back. I think the mental is so much, you know?
Yes, absolutely. That was such a big, crucial aspect of this. Suddenly, Sego, renewed hope. PugX a little shook right now, as you can kind of see.
That down strong, a little bit scary, but he gets the block in time. Oh, and finds an RPS, going to get a little bit of damage off of it. At this point, he's just tacking on extra credit. Can he get the stock? He got it! He gets it! He's 4 stocks to 2!
Bro, what is going on right now, Pride?
I mean, this is what we see Sego do even in Rivals. Like, he'll start dropping with, like, his main characters. He'll switch off. He'll slowly start getting these game wins. He's always been talented with so many different options.
That's a very good point for sure. The talent of this guy through multiple characters is so insane to see. Sup-air! Get an early kill off! Is somebody at 4-stop Pride after that last game?
Dude, that spacing on that Sup-air was perfect. He was just barely in range. He has that tippity tip of it. Oh my god, he's going crazy, he's going crazy.
He is feeling himself so much. You can tell right now how he's playing. Big Sheesh coming out monkey punch though. But I don't know, Pug got a lot of ground to regain after that.
Oh, bad down strong, he's immediately gonna get punished for it. Oh my god, PugX, 5-second stock!
Oh no, don't let Pug get back in, Sego. You gotta stop the bleeding immediately. Don't let the cut turn to an open wound.
Dude, when these two start dash dancing back and forth, PugX almost always the first to strike first. Sego taking advantage.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, God.
Nurse coming out down there.
Oh, RPS!
Snare misses, though.
Great DI by PugX, dodging it. Oh,
Jab,
Jabberies.
that's-
Oh, he misses the follow-up. What are you doing?
Oh no, little spaghetti coming out.
No!
He's strong dares past the ledge. He's at 155 Pride though, but still very much possible. Sego needs to be very careful.
Oh my God, he's still spamming it. He trusts his space. Oh, wait.
Dash he doesn't punish.
Dude, PugX could get the reverse four stock
He
here.
could.
I know Sego has the positional advantage, but still, this looks so scary.
Very much so. Something very scenario. Basically even game at this point.
One player needs to drop something and the other one needs to pick it up, and that's going to be the game.
Definitely will.
Oh!
Gets the pull, but it's getting off.
Oh, dash dance grab!
Snare!
Oh, he's blocking. He doesn't get the. Oh, no! You goofed it!
Oh no, I respect that read attempt though. That would have been super big of a hit, but unfortunately, the pressure gets PugX to crack a little bit. Sego taking advantage of that. Again to game 4 in this set.
Just barely too late on that flick. That flick was the game in either direction, man.
It was.
That's how tight this set has gotten. But Sego's feeling pumped. Look at him. Look at him right now.
Oh, absolutely is pumped for sure. Sego, newfound hope for sure. The Danny Phantom may win him this game.
But PugX knows he's not out.
Definitely not. You see it in his face. He still knows he's in this. Gamer lean forward. Love to see it.
PugX definitely figured something out. Getting that reverse four stock. Some of it's going to involve just like cleaning up the punish game, taking it all the way. I'm a little surprised that Sweet Dreams is back here on the table.
Yeah, very, very interesting choice. We'll see how it goes right now. Currently, reads the jump!
Jeez!
Sego, crazy at reading the jumps, bro. Oh, catches the DI in with the sub air. Okay, back and forth scenario for both these players.
Okay, no big openings from either side. Oh, we got the Woodpecker getting into the upper string. Oh, he goes for the flick, doesn't quite get it.
Misses the flick, so crucial, but it gets a good amount of damage, gets another opportunity to get something going.
Oh, nice parry on that bullet.
Oh, drops the guard. That's so crucial. Now he's off stage. Sego, so good at catching those.
Oh, I thought PugX was going to have time to pick it back up there.
Oh, so did I. Scary situation for both of them right now, though. 80-some% on either side.
Nicely placed snare off that throw. PugX expecting us up here. They're dipping low, and Sego reading that. Reads on reads right now.
They're reading, bro. Advanced reading stuff right now, honestly. Insane stuff from both these players, honestly. Tech read. Doesn't even have the tech read. Just hit the
That
Scorpion
just gets
Sting.
the kill straight up, man.
Okay, Danny's lighting up that can kill like that.
All right, Danny breaking out those up air strings. Oh, we're even in stocks. We're both low in percents.
Up air. Oh, what's going to happen? Sup air, not killing yet. He's hunting for another one. He's mashing that button.
Looking like pre-patch Danny a little bit. Just spamming those up airs in the air. Getting, like, just
Ooh.
trying to defeat Juggle State the best he can.
Oh, Pug punishes that strong dare attempt, though. Good footsies. Ooh, up air.
That strong dash attack so scary coming up from PugX. You can get so much
The
off of it.
sharking is crazy.
Ooh. Oh, he doesn't block the down strong.
He does. That's very surprising to see, but Pug's acting up so much extra credit right now, though. Pug, Techs it, 4 strong, not quite KOing.
I was actually a little surprised that Sego had time to get the snare there.
Then we strong up air, we're going to a game 5.
Oh my God, one game away from deciding who is going to fight against Squibble here in Grand. Will PugX get the run back, or is Sego going to
It's so
find
hard to see.
his way into Grands?
Oh, you
take
see
on
Pug
Squibble?
hovering that. You see Pug hovering that Zim though, Pride. He might do it.
Dude, I don't think he should switch.
Yeah,
I don't think he should switch. He just
but
go to a better
he's
stage for him.
faltering. He's faltering right now, Pride. He's shaking.
Rocco kind of OD though. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you definitely tell. This is a problem playing so many characters, bro. Sometimes getting in situations, you don't know who to pick.
Yeah. This is when you get into your own head a bit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the downside of maining multiple characters.
Absolutely.
Beyond just splitting your time, like second guessing the first decision you make of each game, that's a little bit scary. That's
Yeah.
a little bit scary.
Absolutely is right now.
He's looking to the crowd. I don't know if that's allowed.
Coaching? Yeah.
No coaching.
Looks like you gotta stick with it, Danny, though. Got to see it through.
I think I agree with that decision. I mean, I feel like the stage was just not as good for Danny there. Danny was not able to get those fast kills the same way he was able to get on Cemetery, for example.
Yeah, definitely wasn't. Also, very curious to see what stage will go here as well. I think that'll be a very determining factor of how easy this might be on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, Sego has a lot of options for smaller boundaries here.
Yeah.
I mean, we have DSR in play, we have one ban in play, but Sewer's still on the table. I mean, Sewers is I think the biggest option here. Oh, looks like we are going to go back to Cemetery. Are they just not doing DSR?
Well, it's up to them to enforce it, so.
Yeah. Because he didn't DSR away Sweet Dreams either.
So they're talking about something right now.
Harmonic? No, you're not going to Harmonic.
We're definitely not going to Harmonic.
I would much rather see Space Madness than Harmonic.
Okay, that's crazy.
And that's not crazy. That's lit.
Either way, we're getting to Game 5 scenario. Losers finals.
Oh, we're rumbling on our rooftop here. I'm actually a little surprised to see this pick. Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Trying to stuff from below the platform using that down strong, but oh my God. Okay, I'm being proven wrong.
Wow. Oh my God. Matches the text.
Like, I was concerned about this platform's ability to block that down strong, but instead Sego's using it to get some sick edge cancels and cover some jump attempts. Takes the first stock there.
Sego definitely has an early lead right now, but not over at all right now. PugX trying to get a couple hits going. Up airs. Looks at him.
Gets a couple. Knows he's not going to get the flick. Doesn't overextend. Oh, actually, PugX is not really overextending at all, to the point that he's not even getting very much for up air here. I hope he's not shaken.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely seems a little shaken. Almost got that read, too. It's definitely mental advantage. Definitely looks like Sego right now, honestly.
Oh, my God. But we have this fair pressure coming out from PugX here. These Woodpeckers on block, on platform, going to be really a bit scary for Sego here. He can't let go too early.
Yeah, the Shana is kind of hitting right quick. I definitely like to see PugX kind of punch more strong there, so he's kind of letting him get him for free.
Oh, he goes for a sheesh. He doesn't get it. And PugX is going to capitalize off that. Has Sego off stage. Well, look at this pressure on platform. Really like PugX's block pressure right now.
Yeah, it's so good for sure. Sub air missing from Danny.
That jab catching the loop-de-loop.
Dude, Pug needs to get this kill as soon as possible. Danny should not be living this high very consistently.
Oh, that grab missed! Cheater!
Well, so rough. Sego just slowly, surely sagging on more and more extra credit. Might even get this kill right now. Does not get the snare. This might be a kill for Pug side. Okay.
Orangutan punch will clean it up. But PugX at such high percent right now. Oh, get the flick, get the flick!
Flick!
Oh,
not killed!
Dude, I thought he was going to actually take the lead there. That was really crazy.
Bro, I thought that killed too,
Oh,
honestly.
he gets it! Oh, wake up! It kills!
That's
barely!
the kill right there!
Amazing DI by Sego, but just wasn't enough. PugX in the lead. He has his mental back in place. Yo, Doc gets Danny off stage, gets the dare spike. Not going to be quite the stock yet.
Not quite. Getting so much extra credit though. Misses the sub air, but still stuck on this damage, keeping Sego on the disadvantage.
Oh, he gets the teeter into the flick! 3 stocks to 1! 1 stock away from grand finals!
1 stock away, Ryan! He's looking at him, up air, snap!
Oh.
Not quite dead, but it's very close!
Oh, yes! Oh, is that it? No,
Not quite.
Danny's living!
It's barely living, but how much longer though, we don't know!
Yo, he's fighting his way from the corner. He's fighting. He's fighting. Oh, stop doing it! That she's not working out at all, but Danny's still in it. Sego looking for the ledge trap. Oh, commits a little too early. The flick misses!
Ooh. Okay, it's not over. It's not over.
Oh my God, he slips sliding around the.
Oh,
and that's it! PugX pops off, gets the Game 5 victory. We have the hug of respect. PugX is going to once again face Squibble in grand finals. Can he reset it? Can he take this tournament? Or will Squibble take it all the way to win Heatwave? This is it. This is grand finals of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
It is, bro. That was such an amazing set to win, though. Pug's composure against a new threat he hasn't seen in Sego's Danny was super impressive at this whole thing.
Oh my God, that flick barely missed. Dude, Danny's hurt box is so slender.
Ooh. Yeah, that boy is skinny for sure, but he's a phantom, but he's not getting to grand finals today as PugX and Squibble will get the run back in grand finals.
Bro, I love seeing slow-mo pop-offs, man. That's my favorite.
It's so hype. It's definitely so hype, bro.
Bro, I'm scared to watch this grand finals because I know you're going to shake me so hard.
Oh, you already know. I got to get out grab this, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, man. I'm just like, I'm so excited, bro. This gameplay here, Heatwave 5 has been incredible. I hope y'all at home have been enjoying so much. If you're curious about the game, definitely recommend, checking out the tournaments, maybe comment the game if you want to. As you can see, definitely some exciting stuff here for sure.
Dude, Nick Brawl's in a really good space, really good spot right now. And honestly, watching this offline gameplay has been such a treat. Like both of us have just been watching online after online after online event. And first, I'll finally come together here and watch Nick Brawl as it truly is supposed to be played is an exciting thing. Like, it's so fluid offline, man.
Yeah, no, this game is definitely, like, unparalleled offline for sure. It's just, like, the movement and just the sort of expressiveness as well, just, like, something that's, like, unparalleled in this genre. It's just so beautiful, so good.
Absolutely a cracked out game.
Yeah, most definitely. I love these sort of higher power little fighting games. Of course, I came from games like Marvel Capcom 3, Laser Cross Tag, so I definitely love that kind of stuff. It's so cool to see a platform fighter do it in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
No, Squibble versus PugX. So this went to Game 5 in winners finals. Went down, not quite down to the wire. So Game 5, Squibble actually looked really confident. Took it with, I think, a 2-stock or a 3-stock.
Yeah.
But up until that point, they were going really back and forth, really making each other stress. Like, you saw both of them start to drop things that they wouldn't usually drop.
Oh, yeah, that was getting so stressful on both sides for sure.
All right, and winner of this event, placing in a good chunk of money. We have a $500 pot bonus here from Game L Entertainment. Big shout outs to them for publishing this game, for supporting this event, for supporting the community.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Amazing stuff for sure. Big shout out to Game, of course. Also big shout out to Ladasi developing this game as well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Thaddeus.
Thaddeus Cruz, you watching? Yeah, it's such a good time for sure. You already hear my voice. I'm getting tired, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite done.
Dude.
I'm going to need to see his grand finals.
My throat hurts. I have
Oh, yeah.
after this. Uh-oh.
Oh, you hear me, Frank. Apparently, like Randy Savage or whatever, Macho Man Savage or whatever, but
That's really funny.
who it was. But, man, this game, definitely exciting for sure. Also, it's still hype online, but it's something different offline.
It's definitely
honestly.
something different. I mean, the reactions are just more on point. Like, people are more crisp with their movement. Like, you definitely see it.
Yeah, we've seen some just incredible
I'm digging the shirt, by the
gameplay
way.
all around. What's up?
I'm digging the shirt.
Oh, yeah, man. Nerd Night Music.
Shout out to
me.
Nerd Night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go check them out on Twitter.
I wonder who that is. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Who is this Nerd Night?
I don't know, but it could be PugX Squibble.
Why is he L PugX?
That's kind of funny. I get it. That's very funny.
PugX, sponsored by the letter L, brought to you by the letter L.
With such words as love, let's, and long, as we're getting to a long set here in grand finals, is a button check.
that was a great transition.
You already know, bro. I gotta get those on point.
I thought you were going to go with L for Lasso here, but
Yeah, that would have been a good one too. That would have been one too.
God, why is that in the game?
I love
It's so funny,
it's
dude.
so funny. It has no practicality whatsoever, by the way, but it's just so funny.
Like, the game even knows there's a grounded collision because he's not falling through the floor, so why doesn't he just land? I'm so confused.
It's so weird, but this is what this game is, bro. Weird, crazy, so many other adjectives.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right, PugX just leaving.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
Very cool, very cool. Dude, Squibble to the winner's sides of grand finals with food poisoning. That's insane.
Yeah, that
He's
is
so good.
That's something to point out. We did find out that he has food poisoning from a sandwich. I saw him eat earlier, unfortunately.
Yeah, I do wonder what we're going to be seeing differently this time. I know both of them, I'm sure, I really wonder what both of their mental states is right now. Because, like, Squibble probably feeling very good that he won that last set, but PugX the one with the momentum right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Winning a crazy Game 5 against Sego. He's feeling himself right now. He knows he has what it takes to win the entire event. He's got that adrenaline pumping through him right now.
I can definitely tell he's super confident coming into this, too, dude. I'm definitely, ooh, it can go either way. It's going to go crazy.
Okay, it looks like we're just about ready to go here. I believe last time we started on Erkin, which I was a little surprised to see. And it looks like we're going right back to Erkin. Okay.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how that striking went. I'm going to ask them about it later, but either way, we're starting Game 5.
Yeah, we're going to see PugX take to the airs.
Game 5. Grand Finals, my bad. That's what I said.
This is like the Game 5 of the tournament.
It is. It definitely is. It's just so intense right now already, bro. Great combos coming out from PugX. The up air juggles. And looks at him.
Oh, they're fighting airborne. Sandy coming down with that snare. Nice placement. Oh, the jabs have begun. The jabs have begun. Oh, goes for the lasso. PugX getting under it. Doing a good job getting back from ledge in one piece. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's a really important aspect getting out of that lasso. Sometimes you got to just like get in its face and not let him do it, but does not get it that time. Squibble stealing that KO.
Oh, he gets the aerial lasso on the platform, looking for something to convert off the top plant. That's the main reason I'm skeptical about this stage, man. It feels like Sandy has to work a little bit harder when dealing with that platform layout.
Definitely, but it's working out well for Squibble right now. He's asking him a lot of extra credit on this stock. May even get it right now. Gets a first dare, forces him on stage.
Oh, no way!
What?
That dare actually connected against the snare there.
That
Really
was
scary
crazy.
for Squibble, but he's making it back in one piece.
Yeah, unfortunately. He's still staying alive at 130. PugX definitely looking to get like a dash attack snap or something. But if you're at that distance, not respecting that lasso, he will do it to you.
That lasso was pretty raw against a dash dancing opponent. I mean, I feel like it's reactable.
Yeah, but it's just like, it catches you off guard a lot. I'll definitely say that. It definitely is reactable though.
I guess so. Kind of like a Samus grab, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, though, PugX a little damage from up airs, trying to even up the odds a little bit.
Squibble's trading with these dares, but it's not really helping him get out of the combo. He's finally out, though. Oh, he's trying to chase across the platforms here. And PugX using the triplat to his advantage, just circling around, escaping. Oh, the lasso is going to kill confirm.
Yeah, that's a big theme we saw last time, bro. How is PugX going to adjust to this lasso, bro? It's kind of doing him in a lot.
Oh, interesting down tilt coming out from Squibble to continue the combo. I like Squibble's tech chasing there. Doesn't commit to the roll, just keeps center stage and gets it off the advantageous situation anyway.
Yeah, this is definitely super good. Unfortunately, PugX not getting the kill right there. Still very high percent on Squibble, but maybe a little bit too late as Squibble has him at last stock, pressuring this ledge, movement with the snares. Love to see it.
Oh, dude, Squibble was threatening the light dare right there. Oh, and he finds it. He finds it.
I love the read on that worm at the end there, too. Getting the first game off. Squibble up 1-0 against PugX in his grands right now.
All right, PugX thinking about this. Definitely a shakier game than some of the ones we saw in winners finals. He's got to keep it together.
Yeah, most definitely. It definitely seems like sometimes it can take Pug a little bit to adapt to the situation coming back. Even though he did beat him earlier in winners finals, still. Definitely difficult. You changing your tag?
He's a warmer upper, for sure. What is this? Logan Paul drink, baby! Logan Paul drink! Logan Paul Drin!
Logan Paul Drin coming out. That's some deep nasty lore right there.
Logan Paul sponsored this man.
Please, hey, hit up Logan Paul right now. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason I've ever considered purchasing Logan Paul's beverage is because of PugX. Sponsor this man.
That is actually true for sure. But we'll see if the tag gets in power as they're going to Rooftop Rumble for this game too.
Oh, and he's getting the up air strings. The drink is in effect.
Well, definitely the caffeine boost coming in clutch though. Squibble gotta keep a hand in that.
Ooh, this is the flick. Oh my god, and here's the big jab punish coming from Squibble. I love the reactions to the DI. He's not overextending.
Definitely. Also love this.
Oh,
pressure! As you say, he's not extending. Reversal situation with Pug. Great stuff getting that stock off, but Squibble not far behind.
Now it's going to kill from way down there. That move has so much knockback now.
Oh, she'd be kicking.
Oh, up airs on the platform. Oh, doesn't get the flick, gets dared out, but he's going to pick the up airs right back up. 80%.
I love hearing the A's in the audience, by the way, every time he gets an up air. It's so sick.
Oh, gets the scorpion block. Has a decent amount of pushback. Not going to get punished. Oh, he's dash dancing. He's dash dancing, but you got to be careful. Squibble's going to look for the raw lasso again because it's worked before. Yeah. Oh, misses the raw-ish flick.
Though Squibble eventually does find the air lasso. Jab reset. Pug missing his text, but gets out with the worm. Gets the KO off on Squibble. Going up one stock once more. Pressure with the nair.
Oh, wow, and coming back from the ledge with that woodpecker, getting a little bit percent on the board.
Oh, caught him on the ledge.
Oh, he's living, though. He's living.
Again, great DI for sure. Squibble trying to find the lassos. Eventually does find one.
Squibble spamming the lasso a bit much when PugX is on the ledge, giving him some free opportunities to get back here. But hey, if he's going to pick it back up, get the kill anyway, I guess it's all good in the end.
Yeah, it's definitely. Squibble, his punish game being so good as it is, kind of just helps with that, honestly.
Oh, jabs the wrong way. Oh, stop jumping into that!
It's kind of like forcing you to play Sandy's game a lot of the time. It can definitely be hard to get used to, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like that's basically the 50-50 when playing against Sandy. Are you going to let her jab you on block, or are you going to let her lasso you in the air? That's what's really scary about her.
Exactly. Remaining your patience kind of like the best way to sort of like combat this character right now. PugX kind of showing some cracks in that patience, honestly.
Oh, no.
Squibble going up.
Misgauges it. I feel like he still had a resource left.
I think he did too, but Squibble, man, up 2-0, could potentially take his grand finals just like that.
Can you believe after that winners finals and that losers finals, he might just sweep? This could just be a clean 3-0 sweep.
You know, knowing Squibble, I can definitely believe it, for sure. This man is just insane with it, and it honestly shows.
PugX got to dig deep here. Oh, not that deep. Wait, not that deep. Go back to Nigel. Oh, are you looking for...
I think he's just chilling.
PugX praying to the Lord before going to Duck Duck Pie. I don't know if we're going to Duck Duck Pie.
Maybe.
PugX hitting the praise the Lord there right now.
Either way, we'll have to figure out something, man. You don't want to let Squibble sweep you like this in the grands.
The IRL praise the Lord. Whatever you got to do.
We're considering cemetery, perhaps?
It worked out for him before, right? Like, I remember him winning on this counter pick.
You know, I definitely think it's a great stage for Nigel, as well as it's a great stage for Pug in general.
Yeah. I mean, the reality is that Squibble's killing Nigel a lot more than Nigel's killing Squibble.
Right, exactly.
Oh. Let's even up that neutral game.
Okay, we're getting to game 3. Will Squibble just end it right here? We'll have to see right now against Cemetery for this game.
Logan Paul Drink, of course, going to get a rain boost on this stage.
Plus the
And he
rain
down
boost.
tilts out of the corner, getting these huge up air straights. Oh my God, Sandy breaking out so early.
Really great stuff. What is it going to come out of the lasso inside the rain, blind spot of it, but does catch it eventually. Not quite dead, but very rough position for PugX. Fights his way back to stage though. Gets some up airs off.
Who tries to chase with that dare, a bit of an overextension. Squibble going to pick it up, get some damage himself. Oh my God, they're both at highest percent. Either one of them could just take the stock off at opening here.
Very much so. That's the nature of this stage too. No platforms interrupt those punish games. Both of them are going to be beating the hell out of each other, honestly. Oh, falls out that sub after the fourth though. Great stuff. PugX taking that first off with the lasso. Dash attack, DIs it out, can't follow up after it. Great stuff from PugX, but will not DI out that forward throw.
Really nice parry from Squibble to get that kill confirmed. Oh, he got the jabs. So many jabs. Uh-oh.
Oh, he is boxing him right there. The 1-2, 1-2s. PugX unfazed though, still moving forward.
Oh my God, off the top.
He's so good at catching drift with that lasso, dude. Amazing stuff with Squibble right now.
Off the top, all right.
Forward throw up air. Squibble 2 stocks away from being your Heat Wave 5 champion.
Gee, this is so PugX back is to the wall at this point. Oh my God, and the jabs just never stop.
Oh,
Nasby!
No, he sees him at the wall. He keeps pushing forward the pressure. Squibble, 1 stock away.
That suicide kill was absolutely worth it. Squibble, what are you going to do? PugX, are you going to get this last stock right here? You have to do something.
Oh no, Squibble's looking so insane right now.
Oh no!
Jazz him off stage down here.
That's it! The tournament! Congratulations to Squibble, your Heat Wave Nasby champion!
Amazing stuff. We see him the king of just the unfazed. Even after that incredibly close winners finals, he knew he was super confident going into it and just sealed it out in amazing fashion. Amazing play for Squibble. 3-0 victory,
Squibble
grand finals.
Continues to cement his status as the best Nasby player in the world. He won EVO. He's been winning all the online tournaments, and now with the cleanest 3-0 over and a PugX who's been playing amazing all day.
He really has, bro. How is he that good? It's insane.
And he's been working for so long to get to this point. It's just really nice to see how his work has paid off.
Yeah,
the
I definitely
should be proud of Squibble at this point.
I definitely got point. He's definitely one of the hardest working people in this community, bro. Even at we're here in Arizona, bro. He's always been grinding the game whenever he can, too, dude. He never stops. Dude is definitely a champion for sure, and he definitely earned his victory here at Heat Wave 5.
Squibble rising his trophy up in the air, gets that photo up. Well earned. Dude, I'm so happy to see that, man. That was such a crazy Nasby top 6. That was great.
Yeah.
That was just great.
So
I
many
love
amazing
offline
games.
Nasby. It hits different.
It does. It hits completely different for sure. Hope y'all at home enjoyed it. It's definitely been a great time. We have Squibble coming up to the microphone right now. Your Heat Wave 5 champion.
Oh, we gotta. All right, I'll scoot over here. Squibble, you're amazing. You're
Thank
so
you.
cool.
Hello, stream. Thanks for watching. I won.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
amazing stuff, bro.
I'm so happy I won pretty convincingly too, because like winners was really close.
So we're saying, bro, it's so impressive how you just remain unshaken, honestly, especially after that
I
such
mean,
a
well-
close set in winners.
Yeah, the winners I was super shaky.
Yeah, oh yeah, you came back on Grants,
No.
big way, bro.
What do you feel changed between winners finals and grands?
Winner, like Pug, actually knows how to counterplay Sandy and jab, and he would just guess right more than me. He was really good at that RPS.
Yeah,
This time I think I guessed right a lot more, and that helped a lot, because like, I mean, I'm just jabbing, right? So that's like half the neutral interactions is him blocking jab. And when he's guessing right on that situation every time, I'm like screwed. But I guessed right better this time, I think. And what else? I did more YOLO, like overextended lassos, because he
Yeah.
was dash dancing really hardcore. So I think that made him more panicked to try and go in more, which is nice.
yeah, it was super impressive to see how you just dismantled that.
But I mean,
grand
awesome
finals
job
sure.
for Pug. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
he did super good. I love Pug. He's just a little kid. Traveled real far to get here. It's awesome to see him do that well.
Let's be clear, he's not a little kid. He's a very tall kid.
What was that?
He's a
Oh
very
yeah,
tall
he's like
kid.
twice as tall as me.
That's so funny for sure.
More in age, yeah. No, he's taller than I'll ever be without height extensions, which those I heard are very painful.
Definitely, bro. But big.
Honestly, everyone in top 6 just played phenomenally today.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I was really happy to see everything from Sego, everything from Tafar. Like so much is great play from everyone, but you came out on top, man. You showed everyone what's what.
It's basically my dream my whole life to just like be an esports pro, and even though it's like the stupid SpongeBob game, it's like it means a lot to me. I really love
You're
it.
the best player in the world.
No, thanks,
You're just
man.
straight up the
Definitely
best player in the world.
Yeah, I think you
Good
proved
stuff.
it time and time again, and this time was no different. Big congratulations, Squibble. I think we're about to end the stream, but thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this amazing Nick gameplay. Definitely be sure to stick to the stream, stick to the heat wave. Definitely more good stuff coming to y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Take it easy, y'all.